It's good to see you. I am EP Sheepy, Amarantia Petronella Sheepy, sheep genius, possessed of two whole brain cells that occasionally rub together and produce a spark that becomes an idea. And sometimes those sparks actually help me play games, but only sometimes. If you've uh, if you've been watching me play games these past few weeks, you'll know that my ideas aren't always as bright as the sparks that produce them. But I hope you've been having fun on this ride as much as I have. I've been having tons of fun. I've been having tons of fun. And it's a joy to be back. It's good to be back. I hope that you're having a fantastic Sunday. So, quick roundup of where we're at. Oh, hey, Natsuki! Hey, Natsuki, it has been a little while, but it is great to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I've finally started with an attempt at some chat integration into the stream, so hopefully you'll be able to follow along more easily if you decide to full screen for any reason. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you're having a fantastic day. But let's have a quick catch up on where we are. So, just a reminder, we've come out of chapter 1. We've had a couple of students bumped off. Goodbye Byakuya, real sad. Mega sad, Byakuya, actual hero. And goodbye Teru Teru, which I could not be more pleased about because what a creep, to be honest, what a creep. So we've lost two of our 16. We're down to 14. And surprise, surprise, the kid who came across as incredibly suspicious was shock horror incredibly suspicious, surprising probably nobody. So now we've got our agent of chaos and we've had a new part of the island unlocked. We started investigating last in our last session, and sure enough, there's something real weird going on here. So, for some reason, the school is on the new island. It's covered in vines. It's clearly dilapidated. Absolutely nasty. We fucking hate Terry Terror. We are anti-Terry Terror. I don't generally encourage antiism, but you know what? I'll make an exception for that guy. But yeah, so we found the Hope Academy in ruins on this new island, and why the fuck is it there? Why is it there? To be perfectly blunt, that doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I'm not happy to see it. In fact, I'm quite the opposite of happy to see it. It doesn't make any sense that it's on an island in the middle of the ocean. I am becoming more and more convinced that my silly tinfoil hat notions of being in the Matrix might actually be more plausible than I had originally thought. I was kind of playing with the idea, but now I'm getting even more sure of myself. Because yeah, this is some weird circumstances. Monomi reckons that she took out the mono beast that was blocking the way to this new island. I mean, hard pressing X to doubt. Monomi is real sketch. I don't believe that she's as clueless about all of this as she's making out. And I'm sure that the Bleaties agree, don't you? I'm sure you agree. She's super sus. She is super suspicious. And as much as I love her, you know, as cute and pink and precious and bunny-esque as she is, and we do love bunnies here. Bunnies are true good eggs, usually. But not this one. This one's not a good egg. This bunny is super suspicious, and I want to love her, but I don't trust her. So, as well as Sasito and and Monomi. We have a lot of chaos in our lineup now. Everyone is distrusting everyone. And it's time to go in. It's time to go in and investigate. Oh, you trust her, Natsuki. Okay. Natsuki believes. Natsuki believes. If Natsuki believes, then maybe I should be less judgmental. But she acts so panicked and suspicious when asked questions like, "But why can't we leave yet? Why could we possibly not be allowed to get off this island? What's the problem with that? How did you magically get rid of this huge beast all by yourself? Especially when you don't have your precious magical girl stick." I have questions. So, with that in mind, don't you think it's time to get into it? It's time to get into it. So, praying that this all goes according to Keikaku. Right, folks. Right, Bleaties. Right. Picking up exactly where we left off. From the bedroom. We've had our little bit of introspection. Hajime has done his deep think. And now it's time to go for a wander. It's time to go for a wander. Noticing we're missing some Monokumas here. We're missing some Monokumas here. We've got to keep our peepers peeled. For more surfing Monokumas, got to look absolutely everywhere. And also, just a reminder, don't forget, we have Snakemi to look after as well. We need to get Snakemi some cute presents. Maybe swing by the shop and pick up some water for her. We want her to be feeling a sense of love. Oh, there's our favorite individual who is possessed of a very rich inner life. He stepped outside, venturing forth to touch grass, except he would probably describe it as some kind of grand escapade. Far beyond anything that I would normally associate with going outside. But you know what? Who am I? Who am I? I'm just a little sheep. Who am I to say that going outside isn't difficult? Sometimes I find going outside to be quite difficult. Especially when my cute, cozy little field is as cozy as it is, and I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Oh my god, especially at the moment. If you're in the UK, you'll know what I mean when I say that, holy shit, the weather lately. I know it's so stereotypical to be British and talking about the weather, but I swear to God, the snow, the ice, the storm this morning woke me up. What the fuck? It's insane. Okay, Gundam, how are you and your Davers? Hi, Gundam. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, shut the fuck down. Instantly. Right, Natsuki, the snow! Hasn't the snow been insane? Hasn't the snow been absolutely insane? My entire field was blanketed a good number of inches, which is very unusual for someone in my my area. Do not speak to me, human. What the heck? The wind is running amok today. It's carrying the lost souls of Byakuya and Teru. I think what he's trying to say is, like, he's feeling down and he needs a bit of headspace following their deaths. But, you know, he can't just say that. He can't just say that, you know? It's a dude thing, right? In the same way that bros can't just say goodbye to bros, like, you can't just express your feelings and say I'm sad. Like, it's gotta be deeper. It's gotta be deeper than that. Are they destined to be cradled against the Heavenly Mother's bosom, or to burn in the fires of Gehenna? Perhaps you should pray for them, human child. It's possible the prayer might save their souls. I mean, honestly, I don't want to bring religion into this. I don't want to bring prayer into this. I don't want religion involved in general. But I will say, I'm not sure that prayer is going to help anybody against the absolute force of nature that is Monokuma. Don't you think? I agree, Natsuki. I desperately want Gundam not to be a murderer, but also he has the perfect murder weapon. He has 4 hamsters, right? 4 fucking adorable little cutie wootie balls of fluff who would do a fantastic job of committing murder at his command. I really hope he doesn't do it though. He seems like a good egg. He seems like a good egg. I desperately want him to be a good egg. He's melodramatic for sure. But it's kind of grown on me, you know. Oh, now then, I shall take my leave. Oh, that guy's the same as usual. I mean, I think this is just his way of dealing with grief, you know. Hey, can we do a bit of an exploration before breakfast? Will they let us out? No, they won't. Fun police! Fun police! Let me out! Let me explore on my own terms! Oh my god, my freedom! Sorry, I'm not American enough to pull that off, am I? I'm not American enough to make the freedom argument. Hello, princess! How are you? How are you? It's so good to see you! I feel such nostalgia for the Japanese dishes my servant used to prepare. Her servant must have been annoyed to be forced to cook stuff like that. Okay, what the fuck, Hajime? Why? Why would her servant be annoyed to be forced to prepare stuff like that? It's literally their job. It's literally their job. If they are good at cooking, they probably revel in the opportunity to cook different kinds of global cuisine. Sometimes Hajime says some absolute, like, bullshit. He has real dog shit takes. Don't you think? Is that just me? Is that just me? Hajime needs a slap. However, an army marches with its stomachs. That being said, let us have breakfast. I mean, yeah. Best meal of the day. Best meal of the day. And you know why it's the best meal of the day? Because after you sleep, nothing is better than eating. Tasty! Having a good taste in your mouth makes the world feel alive. Do you know, I don't hate Hajime. I don't hate Hajime, but sometimes he is just... Oh, he is just achingly brain dead. Achingly brain dead. Also, just a reminder, BTs, if the audio is, like, fucky or off-kilter in any way, or if the chat integration is, like, making you cross-eyed or anything, please do, like, shout and scream and, you know, like, use silly sound bites to get my attention. I have a whole library of them ready for you to use for free. Because what I hear and what I see on my end is quite different from what you see in here. So I'm very open to being told, hey, EP! EP, this isn't working! EP, sort this shit out! Fucking stupid sheep. I do my best! I do my best! Okay, awesome. I'm glad that we have this understanding. But yeah, nothing is as good as breakfast, which is why it's frustrating for me as someone who doesn't like waking up early in the morning. I'm not a natural early riser, so I often miss breakfast. Or my breakfast is at lunchtime, you know. Bestie! Hey! Good morning! Do you know how many O's I used? Who knows? Man, I love Ibuki so much. I love this girl. I love her, I love her, I love her. Bestie, oh my god, I really hope she doesn't die. I really hope she doesn't die, but I love her so much. I feel like I've just, like, signed her away, you know? Please don't die! Well then, your cool demeanor gives me the shivers. But you should talk about it more, you know. Shoot me with your word arrows! Thinking about Byakuya made me feel really sad, so I'm trying super hard to stay upbeat. I appreciate her, man. I appreciate her so much. Honestly, girl, you are the lifeblood. You are the party. You are the party incarnate. Absolutely. 100%. I love Ibuki, but I feel like she's gonna die because she's so cool. Ibuki is awesome. I love her so much. I desperately don't want her to die. Desperately don't want her to die, please. About Byakuya. That's right. He may have had piggy fingers, but he was like totally awesome. It sounds easy to keep a promise till the very end, but I think it's actually really hard. You're right. Especially in this kind of situation. But to actually die like that... Oh, if only he didn't have piggy fingers. Darn. So disappointing. I mean, I do wonder, what do the piggy fingers have to do with it? What are the... Am I missing something? Is this fat shaming? What? Is she saying that, like, the issue is that, like, he died because he was greedy? Okay, Ibuki. Do you know, sweet? I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna give you a pass just because I fucking love your energy. Now then, I'm off to the restaurant. Adieu. God love her. God love her. Love this girl. Not fat shaming Ibuki, no way. She didn't have to say that last bit. Oh, so I guess she was fat shaming. I don't think Ibuki says anything to be malicious. I think she's just very straight talking and kind of blunt. You know, I just get the vibe. She doesn't want to be a bitch. She just blurts stuff out kind of mindlessly. I relate. Yo, it's the ultimate hype beast. Good morning, Nekomari. I'm sorry, folks. I can't do this guy justice with my girly voice. Even though I'm a like trained alto, I can't base it. I'm not based enough. What is it, Hajime? Do you need to talk to me about something? You are looking incredibly anxious, my dude. And you know who else was looking incredibly anxious recently? Our boy Soda, Kazuichi, right? He was like quite anxious. He was quite anxious. What's wrong? What are you so surprised about? Oh! No need to worry, I'll head to a restaurant first. Man, I also love Soda. I think him and Ibuki have very similar energy, right? They're kind of wild and punky, and I really dig that. Like I said, I have a mega soft spot for Soda just because he looks like my favorite ever, like J-rock icon, Hide Matsumoto. So I see the pink hair and the yellow suit, and I'm kind of like, I feel that kinship. Like, yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right, Tanko. Like, of course he's anxious. He's in a murder game, you know? Any minute someone could be trying to sneak up on him, and he's already been like food poisoned. I mean, food poisoning is basically feeling like being killed, right? I've had food poisoning a few times, and it definitely felt like I was dying. It's a horrible feeling, and knowing that that's like anywhere around the corner, the stress is high. The nervous laughter though, man. He does seem a little bit more anxious than usual. But I guess that's fair. I mean, 2 people did just die and he's having to process those emotions. It's not easy. It's not easy to kind of accept 2 people just getting wiped out. Although it was pretty fucking awesome seeing Terra turned into turned into tempura. We need to do our best to make sure there aren't any more incidents. Okay, but can I explore the room? I want to see if there are any Monokumas in there. I guess not, okay. No Monokumas for me! No Monokumas for me, but I want to find the Monokumas. Oh well, time. I guess we have to have breakfast first. Cannot function before breakfast. Hey girlies! Oh, the girls are all here together. They had a cute sleepover. Why wasn't I invited? Invite me to your girly sleepover. We can do like cute use together stuff. You know, we can roll in the hay together and braid each other's wool. It would be super adorable. You're not going to the restaurant, Mihiru? My girl is like on the verge of tears. I don't think food is at the forefront of her mind. Sorry, I was just thinking about Taru. I know Monokuma said Taru's motive was boring, but that wasn't boring at all. I mean, it's your mom. She's like your most important family member, you know? Oh, did this maybe hit a bit close to home for Mihiru? Perhaps we're gonna find out. Perhaps we're gonna find out something a bit more personal about her very soon. Yeah, I agree. Of course, that doesn't mean I can accept what Taru did either. But still, if my family... I'm sorry, it's nothing. Even though I think what Taru did was stupid, it'd be bad if I allowed Monokuma to influence me too. That's right, I'm never gonna follow Monokuma's orders. You can do it, my hero! You can do it! Be the best you that you can be. Don't let that stupid maniacal stuff there, like, tell you what to do. Although, to be fair, I do absolutely adore Monokuma. He's such a good antagonist. Holy shit. He's such a good antagonist. So, just realizing here, we've got Akane. Yo! Hajime! Yeah, good morning. Oh my god, this girl needs food. Someone feed this girl, I'm begging you, please. Look at her, she's starving. The malnutrition, she's practically bursting. She's gonna explode if she doesn't eat. Feed her, please! Man, I'm starving! Let's hurry the hell up and get some food. It's not that the restaurant has bad food, but compared to Taru's food, it's pretty so-so. I mean, to be fair, Taru was the ultimate cook / chef, depending on whether you cared about his opinion about the name of his title. So definitely, without him, breakfasts are going to be far less exciting. But also, everyone is going to be at far less risk of sexual assault. So I think that all in all, that's a better way to spend my breakfast. Don't you? Those party dishes, they were seriously so good. It was like I could eat as much as I wanted. I wanted to keep eating his food. I mean, I guess that's one way to say that you're grieving someone's loss. It's very honest. It's very Akane. It's very Akane. I appreciate that this is her way of dealing with it. I know. Yeah, grieving like this ain't me. I'm probably just acting strange because I'm so hungry. Get this girl a Snickers! Get this girl a Snickers, because when you're hungry, you're not yourself. Man, that is probably the most British joke I think I've ever made. The most British joke I've ever made. And I'm sorry to anyone who does not get that joke. Alright, I gotta do is eat. Yes, eat. Get yourself some breakfast. Anybody see any Monokumas hiding around here? Anybody? I don't see any. Hi, Jackie. Oh, good morning. You're playing video games again this morning? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The judgment? You're playing video games again? Dude, she's the ultimate gamer. She's the ultimate gamer. She's always playing games. How can you be so rude? How can you be so rude about that? Let the girl live. Let the girl live. It's like whenever you find the time, you always come here. Don't you, Chiaki? Oh, you think so? I know you like video games, but if you don't get out in the sun more, you'll get sick. And you know, it's important to get to know the others better, too. I mean, yeah, but... Says who? Says who? Everyone's like, in theory, everyone's a potential murderer. I mean, I know the old adage, keep your friends close. But I could keep my enemies closer, or I could enjoy playing some video games. And I think I'll take the video games. So let's play games outside. I'm sure they'll have stuff like jump rope and bamboo copter at the supermarket. Jump rope? Bamboo copter? Yeah, I don't know what bamboo copter is. I don't know what bamboo copter is. Are those games too? I don't get it. Oh, then you can play with us after breakfast. Good deed should be done quickly, as they say. Do they say that? Sorry, it's a saying I'm not familiar with. Are you saying I have to join you too? What's with that tone? If you don't want to come, you don't have to. Yeah! Yeah! You tell him that, hero. He's gonna be so rude about it. If you don't want to play with the girls, then you can fuck off. Ha! So there. Seriously, she's so bossy towards guys. I mean, have you... What do you mean? She's as bossy towards everyone equally. I mean, you ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer, Hajime. Jump rope? Bamboo copter? World is still overflowing with strange things. That's a very weird thing to say. That's a very weird thing to say. Like, why does she not know what these things are? And presumably these two are from the same place? I mean, at least that's the vibe I got. They're at least from the same country? Maybe not. Okay, I don't know. It's weird that she doesn't know about these things. Hey, you came at the right time. What do you think, Hajime? What do I think about what? Oh! I think we're doing some more cute girl rating with Soda. Oh no, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. He's actually doing a serious thing. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for Soda to be talking about something serious. I'm very sorry, Soda. I really discredited you right there. Isn't it obvious? That stuff you said about a traitor and a world ender? I'm asking if you know anything about it. After one night's sleep, there's no way I'd suddenly find out anything. Well, that's obvious. The same goes for me, too. I didn't get enough sleep last night because of that baffling nonsense. Oh, Paco, she's had a rough time. She's had a rough time. I hope her stomach's feeling better now. But I wonder if it's really true that there's a traitor among us. No need to worry. You don't have to worry about the traitor at all. That's very reassuring of you. That's very reassuring of you, Nekomaru. However, if by chance, worst case scenario, Okay, okay. Nekomaru, 100%, 100% on holiday in Egypt right now. 100% on holiday in Egypt right now. My man is sailing down denial. Impossible. Even in a worst case scenario, I don't have to worry about the traitor. Mm? What do you mean? You're being awfully certain about it. Kyoko is quite right. Of course. In fact, that so-called traitor is tied up at the moment and can't move at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? Wait. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Okay, so Soda, I think I'm doing the math. I think I'm joining the dots together, Bleaties. I've had a moment of like inspiration. So Soda and Nakumaru were like acting really strange when we asked them earlier in the day, like if they had seen Sasito, and they were like, no, definitely haven't. Nagito, never heard of him. Who do you mean? No. And now all of a sudden they're like, no, the traitor is tied up. Did they like fucking abduct him? Have they come to their own conclusion that because he's an agent of chaos that he is the traitor? There's no way. It would be too obvious. It's too obvious. Nagito is definitely not the traitor. Is he absolutely unhinged? Fuck yes. Is he the traitor? No. Nah, that would be too cut and dry. Defo not. Defo not. But these clowns have taken justice into their own hands, clearly. So I guess that means they know where he is, and that also explains why they were sweating bullets this morning when asked if they'd seen him. Huh? Tied up, you say? Could you be referring to Nagito, whom we've not seen since yesterday? Who else could it be? Nagito's the traitor! Again, I'm so sorry I can't do this guy justice. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, okay. Okay, I was on the money. I was on the money. What about the other part? Where you said he was tied up and can't move? Ah, busted! Busted! I think our man Nakumari just done a whole self-report. That's a whole self-report right there. Oh man, we got him. We got him, boys. Kazuichi, what should we do? Oh, and now he's thrown Soda under the bus. Okay. Okay. This absolute clown fiesta is confirmed fact. Confirmed fact. This absolute comedy double act. Dumbass, don't rope me into this. They'll find out we work together to... Wah, wah, wah! Oh my god. These absolute plebs. These absolute plebs throwing each other under the bus like this. For Christ's sake. Gutted! You've been done got. You've been done got. It's okay because it's Soda. And Soda is already confirmed dumbass. Lovable dumbass, but dumbass all the same. You guys are both idiots. Hyoko, savage but right. Savage but right. Hyoko is an absolute bitch, but never once has she not told the truth. She has always been on the money, even if my delivery has been absolutely brutal. Hey, what does this mean? Well, you know, there's no way we can let him run around free. I mean, he tried to put us all in danger, you know.
Teru committed a murder because that guy tempted him, right?
No, Taro committed murder because he was stupid and acted out of desperation and thinking that he had a better case than anyone else. No. This was not temptation. This was the act of an opportunist.
So that makes him a killer too. It's necessary to deal with him in an appropriate way.
So, that's why you left him tied up. However, that cannot be helped. He is quite dangerous. I mean, even if my man's dangerous, I don't see how tying him up helps anything. It's just gonna make someone sympathetic to him, and also, it's gonna make him very easy to find for someone who wants to collaborate with him if he's literally stuck in one place and can't go anywhere. A potential murderer would be like, oh hey, I know where bro is. So I'm just gonna go and find him and we're gonna have a little chat and make a plan and I'm gonna untie him, right? That's such a brain-dead Looney Tunes Acme level plan. How should I put this? He's a little creepy. Not that I want to badmouth him. And then there's Ibuki, the honest one. He's not a little creepy. He's creepy to the max. His creepiness is so high, he could sell tickets to see it. Absolutely.
That's truly a nice line. Every fiber of my being agrees with you.
Same.
That's right. There is no existence more troublesome than that of an incomprehensible human.
I mean, I think I get what he's saying, but also the way he's worded it almost sounds like a bit of an attack on himself.
What they like and what they hate, what makes them happy and what makes them angry. It's normal for all beings to have standards rooted in experience, so they can predict their opponent's actions. But at times, those standards do not work on certain opponents. Those are the most fearsome opponents of all.
Hey, No Money! Good to see you! Welcome back! Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Yeah, I get what Gundam is saying, like, but I mean, to break it down simply, like, people who act erratically and cannot be judged, like, people who are unpredictable are unpredictable. That's all he's saying in so many words. And I mean, yeah, okay, my dude's been unpredictable, but I mean, so? Aw, I'm happy that you are there, even if you're not feeling chatty, No Money. There is never any pressure to chat, but it is lovely to be able to at least acknowledge you and say hi. So it's good to see you, and thank you for lurking. Lurking is a valid visitation that I appreciate very much. I'm just a small sheep. All love is well received.
Establishing a relationship with such a human is impossible.
You should be careful. You're teetering on the edge yourself. Yeah, Mahiru, 100%. 100%. Gundam kind of self-reporting in this one. Anyway, where did you two tie up Nagito? Thank you for getting to the point. Honestly, my hero is so real and just so down to earth. It's nice to have that grounding force.
The dining hall in the old hotel building.
Okay, so that's why I haven't been allowed to go in there yet. Sweet. That's where Byakuya got killed.
He needs to reflect on what he did at that place.
Okay, Nekomaru, I understand what you're saying, but reflection is not gonna help a dude who is already resolved to, like, either commit murder or be murdered. Like, he has nothing to reflect on. He doesn't feel bad. So, You're saying it's better to kill off a troublesome ally before they turn into an enemy?
I mean, yikes. But that is kind of what just came out, yeah. No, he's not dead. He's tied up. They told you that. Ugh. He's obviously alive. I only knocked him out so we could tie him up.
Then, what shall we do with Nagito at this point? Let's hear everyone's opinion. It's not safe to let him walk around freely. There's no telling what he'll end up doing next.
I mean, there is. The fact is, because he's so unpredictable, you should just expect random shit from him. The guy is unhinged.
He's also the most likely person to be the traitor.
Except, no, he isn't. Because he's so obvious. It can't be him. Oh, Akane. Akane, you absolute beaut. Speaking with a mouthful of food, she knows. She knows where the priorities in life are at. And it's always about things you can put in your mouth.
So, ain't it okay if we just keep him tied up for a while? This chick, she's still eating a lot.
Dude, she's a professional athlete, you know? Like, she needs to eat to keep that muscle mass up. She needs it. She needs the nutrition. Those macros won't count themselves, you know. Natsuki, you just want to keep him tied up? I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like, the thing is, keeping him tied up is a double-edged sword, right? It's a double-edged sword because then everybody knows where he is, and if someone decides to collaborate with him, they know exactly where to find him and how to help him out. I mean, either way, whether he's tied up in one place or he's allowed to roam free, he's a fucking liability. But he's just as much a risk to himself as he is to everybody else. So, yeah. There isn't really a good solution. There isn't really a good solution. We have to let Nagito just do his own thing, I think. I don't like him whatsoever. I don't like him whatsoever. And for all of the like for all of the big Nagito fans out there, like, why? Why? Just why, okay? But serious question. Nagito fans. Why? Why do you like Nagito so much? Why do you like him so much? Absolute shit tier husband. Shit tier husbando. Horrible, horrible husbando. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. There are much better, like, psychopathic lunatics out there to be obsessed with. I hope I come to understand eventually. But right now I don't get it.
If so, it seems it would be better to watch him for a while.
But it would be bad if we don't let him eat or drink. He might end up dying for real. Yeah, so basically someone will have to stay on, like, watch duty with him, and that person is just as likely to be talked into working with him, on committing murder, or killing him. I mean, it's always a hazard. I know that already. Jeez, I didn't expect you two would do something like that. I wish you'd treat it more like an achievement. There is no achievement here.
And I thought that Tiny Boy was up to something again.
That's kind of rude. Calling Fuyuhiko a tiny boy. Like, mean. He's not tiny.
He's a good egg.
He's a good egg. He's just a bit embarrassed to be a normal teenager. Who are you calling tiny boy?
You're here?
Oh, figures. You guys are messed up. Is that what you guys do? You just If you don't like your buddy, you corner him. Look at you sheep acting all righteous.
Excuse me, I'm not acting righteous. I'm just a small sheep. I'm a little floofy blob. I'm not acting righteous. I'm acting like a sheep, like I should. See? Bah! I'm eating grass. Nom 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 nom.
What did you say? We didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, Soda getting the bitter end here. Oh,
Did the shitty sheep all bleat at me?
I mean, he's kind of got you there. Also, I'm not a shitty sheep. I feel deeply aggrieved. I feel deeply aggrieved, BTs. I'm being called shitty. That's not very nice. You're welcome to have this opinion, but you must keep it to yourself. I'm allowed to make really rude, nasty opinions about Nagito out loud all I want because he is a piece of shit. But no one's allowed to call me shitty for my opinions. That's just mean. That's just mean. Very mean!
It looks like there's one more bastard who needs to get tied up.
Like, we can't just lynch anybody that we don't like. Okay. This is unacceptable conduct. This is like, why? Why is this the go-to? We don't like him, so we should tie him up. There's a lot of social commentary to be had in this exchange.
Come on then, you fuckhead. You can threaten me, but I'm not scared, he says, sweating his actual bollocks off. You're just a pipsqueak without the Kazuryu clan backing you up.
I mean, that's incredibly deep. Oh, bye-bye, Natsuki. Thanks for visiting. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. I mean, that's a hell of an assumption.
What'd you say?
Enough. Knock it off, you two. I appreciate that Peko is just like this perennial soothing presence, right? She doesn't take anyone's shit. She's not interested in drama. She's very level-headed. I really like her. Again, kind of frightened that my liking her is signing her, like, death knell.
Bastards. Make you regret that later.
I mean, he says he's gonna make us regret that. I think that that's intentional foreshadowing. But I also think it's a red herring. I think it's meant to mislead us. You know? Because the Yakuza kid, right? Anyone who's a member of the Yakuza seems like the obvious bad egg. Seems like the obvious bad egg. I don't think he's a bad egg. I think he's a good kid. I think he's a good kid at heart. Who is just trying to live up to the expectations placed upon him by the fact that he is a part of, you know, an organized crime gang. And he has to act a certain way. But I don't think Fuyuhiko is a bad egg.
What the heck? It's just a whiny loser.
Kazuichi, let us just stop this already.
Geez, all this fighting. I can tell it's not gonna be easy in the future.
The future, huh? I wonder if we'll even have a future.
Hey, don't start mumbling like that. If you do, I'll get depressed too.
Yeah, now is not the time for depression. Someone get Ibuki in here. Get Ibuki in here real quick. We need the life of the party to, like, bring the energy. Come on, let's get some Ibuki in here. I'm so... Ugh. On top of this island's mysteries, now there's also Nagito and Fuyuhiko to deal with. Yeah, that's absolutely fair, Cody. absolutely care. He's only used to acting a certain way. I agree. I agree. There's certainly a norm coming into play here. Jeez, it's just one thing after another. I mean, yeah, there of course is one thing after another. You're in an incredibly stressful situation with a lot of very frightened, very anxious young adults, you know? Everybody is fearing for their life. In that uncomfortable atmosphere, we finished our breakfast and then left for our respective cottages. And now I'm back at home, and I hope this means I can go and do some more Kumama hunting. Let's go look for some Monokumas. Let's find some Monokumas. Free time! Yes! Yosh! We're gonna find some Monokumas. If this is to be believed and there are 5 on each row, I'm assuming that there must be 5 for each row. And each one is like per chapter, I suppose. Then that means that we've got 3 to find. So, we're going on an adventure. We're going on an adventure, Bleaties. We're going to find the Monokumas. I'm assuming that if they're not around here, you know, as they were earlier, then they're not gonna be around here now. So we're gonna expand our search. We're gonna expand our search. I also don't know if the new chapter Monokumas can show up in the same places as the previous ones. Can they be here? I want to buy a single bottle of water for Snake Emmy. Because bless her, she needs something nice. Now there are some things that I need. I can buy these things. I remember because this was the one thing that I was kind enough to be given this information by Coda, in fact, to at least know which items were for when. And I have this handy dandy little list. So toy camera, summer festival tree, and the remote control car. Now, what do we think, Bleaties? I have enough coinage that I could just outright buy some of these things. Or is it more beneficial to try and gacha them? Should we be gachaing our life away? What do we think? What do we think is the optimal play? Because gacha is more fun, for sure. But there's no guarantees, right? So this is a difficult one. This is a difficult one to weigh up. Maybe I should buy one of the items and try and gacha the rest. I think maybe if I take the toy camera. If I purchase the toy camera and we can do some gachaing. Do some gachaing for the rest. I should probably get going. Yes, I should. Wrong button. I always press escape. It's such a knee-jerk habit. Right, we're gonna clean. Okay, we're gonna give him some water. Here you go. Oh, look how happy they are. That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that. We've made her happy. And for me, that is the greatest gift. That is the greatest gift of all. So we've been. So Coda, you think there are new areas? Okay, in that case, we want to go to the new island. We want to go to the new island. Time to find our way across. And I know I can quick travel. I'm deliberately not doing that. Precisely because I want to get the steps in for Snake Emmy. I want my baby to grow big and strong. I think I have to go to the central island and then from the central island to the new island. I think that's how it works. I'm on the road, misery's nothing to me. Here we are. I'm on the road to nowhere. Hey, Bookie! Oh man, right, I can't talk to anyone yet. No talking to anyone yet. The last one to unlock behind the investigation. Okay. Julie noted. Thank you for that heads up. I definitely found one in there before. Can I double check? There's definitely one somewhere that I have not been. I definitely found one in the diner already. I spy him. I see him up there. You see? There he is. Yatta! We got him! Awesome. So, that's one. We don't know if it's one or two, so I'm gonna at least check all of the areas. I'll give them a quick once over. And if we can't find one or both, then I think it's safe to assume that both of those remaining two are going to be behind the investigation. So I'm just going to make a quick pass at all these places. They're not like spectacularly well hidden, generally. So I don't think it will take us too much time to discern whether or not they just happen to be around. Hey, it's Mount Monokuma! Oh no, it isn't. It's the ancient ruin. Which is weirdly Hope's Peak Academy also. This place is giving me like mega heebie-jeebies. Like, the memories from the first game are in some cases hazy, but also in some cases very fresh. And the Gatling gun by the door and stuff, it does make me wonder. I mean, it doesn't feel like it belongs here at all. Which just, again, we're just kind of feeding into this notion I have that everything is the Matrix. None of this is real. None of this is real. Do I know that for a fact? Absolutely not. But you know, I kind of like the general concept. Okay, quick last check inside the burger joint. Let's have a look. Let's pop inside the diner. Oh wait, the beach? I haven't actually been to the beach yet. I haven't been to the beach. Maybe there's something on the beach. Oh wait, no, I did come to the beach. No, I did. What am I talking about? I forgot about this. I forgot completely. Yeah, because there was a Monokuma over here. Okay. I'm sorry, Bleeties. I'm talking absolute shit. Have I ever mentioned? My memory's not very good. Hi, Jeffrey. Good to see you. I hope you are having a lovely Sunday. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We'll do a quick pass and just double check the diner, and then we're gonna speak to someone. Haven't decided who yet. Oh no, I don't want to speak to you just yet. I'm not praising you. I'm not giving you that. Yeah, it looks to me like we have all of the pre-investigation Monokumas. I think we're good. So Bleeties. What do you think? Who should I speak to? My leaning at the moment is to talk to Ibuki, just because I enjoy speaking to her so much. But also, I'm kind of thinking that we should speak to Chiaki, because she was so weirdly insistent. You know, when we got to the ruins about, like, shooing us away. she didn't want to talk to us, and I kind of want to talk to her some more. I think that there's something to that. I kind of feel like I need to speak to the people who are behaving the weirdest. Also, that reminds me, we know now that Nagito is tied up in the old hotel building, so I should probably go and check that he's not starved to death or something. Although I wouldn't be sad if he had. That guy is, I'm not his biggest fan. I'm not his biggest fan. So, let's go and check that old hotel room. Let's go and check that old hotel room. You know, the very same one. Hey, Onyx! The very same one that Byakuya died in. Like, why would you tie him up in there? It's such a weird thing to do. Oh, you're playing as well! How are you enjoying it? Also, no spoilers, please. Probably doesn't need to be said, but I am playing completely blind. Basing all of my assumptions of my knowledge of the previous game. So yeah. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time, but I'm afraid to have favorites. But I'm enjoying the ride. I hope you're also having a good ride. So I've only just really gotten started in chapter 2. So let's go back and see what Sasita has to say. Oh, do you know what though? Before that, okay. Bear with me. Haha, Monokuma, get it? Oh, thank you very much, Jeffrey. I appreciate you. I appreciate it very much. Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a whole gacha. Who doesn't love a bit of gambling? Who doesn't love a bit of gambling, right? We've gotta do a bit of gambling. Oh, thank you so much for the offer of help. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Well, I don't think you can help with my luck, but if y'all can just like pray for me and hope that I pull something good and don't screw it up this time. This time I don't put all of my coins in at once like an idiot. Right, let's do a singular pull. I love this tune. What is that? What the hell was that? I don't understand what that little pixel art was. I will have to check my menu afterwards. Okay, what's next? What's next? What do we got? That looks like a photograph? Death Gamble. I love this stuff. That's a pair of dolls, I think? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I have no idea. I have no idea what that was. How does anyone figure out what these things are without going into the item description? Okay, what have we got? Trainers? I think they're trainers. I think they're sports shoes. Okay, and now maybe a bomb. Okay. Okay, it looks like a holy hand grenade. I'm deciding that's a holy hand grenade. VHS tapes, I think? Wow, they have VHSs in this era? I thought this was like super futuristic. I do not have a clue what that was. Another VHS? Or maybe it's books. I can't quite tell. Is that a sword? Is that meant to be a sword? What do you think, Bleaties? Are we getting some good prizes? Oh, good. Like a good cup of coffee. Oh man, I really want coffee. Somebody help me, Bleaties. Help me manifest coffee. That was a maid outfit? Really? That was a maid outfit? Oh, I wonder if it's for me. I hope it's for me. I love maid outfits. I love maid outfits. I want my very own. I want my very own. You see this cute form of mine? This is not even my final form. Do you think if I'm a good enough egg, I will be gifted. I'll be gifted a maid outfit. Okay, I'm manifesting good egg energy. I'm a good egg, I'm a good egg, I'm a good egg, I'm a good egg, I'm a good egg.
Now please give me a maid outfit. Please give me a maid outfit. More maid outfits. Let's go. I have no idea what that was either. Do you know what? It's all good. I'm gonna find a use for all of this stuff. I'm gonna gift it to people. Oh, a headset. That could be good for Ibuki or Chaki. They seem like audiophiles. They seem like audiophiles. And what have we got here? A planner? I don't know who would benefit from a planner right now. Maybe the ultimate trainer. Bottle of perfume, I think. It has a rose on it. Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean to do two. Oh, that was dumb. Were those cherries? I am doing my best to be the goodest of eggs. It's very important to be a good egg. Again, what the fuck? I think that might be a magazine. If I like cross my eyes, if I lean back really far and I cross my eyes, the pixel art kind of makes sense. It's not meant to be viewed. It's not meant to be viewed this close up, I'm sure. Another holy hand grenade. And is that, I don't know, is that a pancake? Okay. I think that may be a bottle of Ramune. Perhaps. A can of dog food, question mark? Sunny! Super cool sunglasses because I'm a super cool sheep! Yeah. I actually really need some sunglasses. I don't have any, so I don't look cool. Oh, a camera. We know who would like that. We know who would like a camera. We have a particular friend. That looks like a Japanese doll. Like a bisque doll or something? More trainers. Okay. Okay! We've done lots of gambling. We've done lots of gambling. I think it's time. It's time to call it quits on the gambling. We've done enough. We've got enough toys. I think maybe it would be worth speaking to Chiaki. But also, man, I also actually want to speak to our pretty princess. The fact that she speaks like, you know, 30 languages fluently, can access all of the knowledge in that library seems very useful to me. I'm still kind of hovering over Chiaki though. And the fact that my hero is with her and we've just got a camera and I know my hero would like it. No, we're gonna speak to Chiaki. We're gonna speak to Chiaki this time. Whose ADHD isn't being stimulated enough, so she is asleep on her feet. Please wake up. Let's check if she's okay. This girl. Yeah, I think that's right, Jeffrey. Like, the more coins you use, the lower the chances of getting the same thing. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. I'm just deliberately using one at a time to draw out the process. I want to get as many things as possible because I am horribly addicted to gacha. I'm feeding my addiction. Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm feeding my addiction. I'm enabling myself. Maybe I should stop this. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't stop this. Maybe I should go deeper. Maybe I should go deeper, Bleaties. Jackie, are you okay, sweet? Are you okay? Good morning. I think I should drink something to help me wake up. Wanna come along? Yeah, I think so. I think you need like a big coffee. I spent time today drinking tea at the restaurant with Jackie. I mean, that's nice. I was hoping to offer an interaction. Yes. I have a thing I think she would like. I think she'd like this thing. I've had this for a while. And it seems like something that she absolutely would like. This, right? I feel like she, even if she doesn't need it, she wouldn't like feel bad about me giving it to her.
Who's my favorite character? Oh man, I get asked this quite a lot. Um, I my biggest soft spot, apart from Monokuma, who is always going to be the best character because he's just so unpredictable, which makes him awesome. So far my favorite character is Ibuki. I love her. I think her energy is hype as fuck, and I vibe with it. However, I am afraid of getting too attached. I have attachment issues since playing the first Danganronpa because every character I got attached to would die. So I am mega afraid of getting too attached to her, but I absolutely love her. She's my absolute fave. She's my absolute fave. But also I have a soft spot for Gundam and his rich inner life. But I also feel like his four devas of destruction, his little hammy friends, are also like perfect murder weapons, so I'm kind of afraid that he's gonna be committing murder at some point. I really hope not, for the record. I really hope not. One thing for sure, I didn't like Hyoko at first, the dancer. I didn't like her at first, but she's starting to warm. I'm starting to warm up to her. She's starting to grow on me. So we'll see what happens. But that's kind of how I'm doing so far. I think that yeah, those are my main faves right now. It's very scary trying to pick a favorite because if they die, I'm just gonna be so mortified. I'm gonna be so upset. You know? So we have the Tips and Tips second edition, which is apparently for for video games. Excuse me, I have a bit of a frog in my throat. I'm sorry about that. It's all the talking. And I'm so dumb. I forgot to bring in an EP juice. I always have a bottle of water with me. But I've forgotten to get one today. That's my bad. But yeah, I'm hoping that this Tips and Tips will be appreciated by the Ultimate Gamer, and she won't see it as me being like, man, you need extra help. Because in theory she knows everything there is to know, right? So let's see if she goes for it. Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh, I'm so glad she likes it. Oh, that's a relief. How did you know I wanted that? I am totally surprised. I never expected you to have such an awesome secret ability. Well, you're the Ultimate Gamer, so it makes sense. Oh, your favorite is Chiaki, Akane, Kazuchi, Mikan. Totally valid. See, this is so rough because I love them all. And they all have, like, their personalities are all so strong, right, Jeffrey? Like, their personalities are all so strong and they all are so endearing. It's really hard. It's really hard to pick just one favorite. And it's gonna really suck when any of them gets, like, taken out of the equation because I really do, like, invest myself in them all. Chiaki is, like, such a sleepy sweetie. She's such a sleepy sweetie. Akane is an absolute, like, beast. I love her. Kazuichi reminds me of my favorite J-rock idol. Well, icon rather than idol. So I immediately just, like, vibed with him. And Mikan is just a precious being. She needs to be protected, so I have appreciation for all of them. I really, oh man, it's a really hard call to say who is gonna go down next, and I'm very anxious, actually. I'm very anxious about who is going to be taken out of the roster next. Because whoever it is, I'm gonna be gutted. I'm gonna be absolutely mortified.
because I like them all. I'll be mortified more about some more than others, of course. But I will be sad. Thank you. You've made me really happy. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we've made her day. She's staring off into space again, as usual. I get it. I get it though. She's totally not like, she's got nothing to hold her attention, so she's just like dozing off. That's super ADHD energy relatable. No stimulation. I sleep. Oh, for real. For real, Mikan is absolutely like precious. Absolutely precious. I want to protect her with every fiber of my being. I don't know like what kind of life this girl has had, but based on certain things she said, like the way she was so excited earlier on that somebody just said hi to her, and the way that she's always over apologizing for things, I don't know what shit this girl has been through, okay? But whatever has happened to her, holy fuck, like she's had a rough time and she needs to be loved. She needs to be loved and protected. Sorry. I was just getting a little sleep. While you were standing, impressive. I think she's a horse reincarnated. She sleeps on her feet. Have you not been sleeping well? Oh, when I'm gaming, I tend to forget about sleeping. Very relatable. Sometimes I even forget to breathe. That's not good. Plus, I keep having nightmares. I had a bad dream the other day, so I've been a little scared. Oh no, she's having bad dreams. That's not okay. That's not okay. Baby, why? Can I ask what kind of dream you had? Well, there was a dream about Trio the Punch. Huh? The statue at Jabberwock Island changed into a bald old man with a thin mustache. It's probably because that game takes place on a tropical island. The more I think about it, the more the situation feels like a bizarre action game. And I don't think that's a coincidence, Bleaties. I don't think that's a coincidence at all. I seriously think, like, alright, lunatic tinfoil hatting again. More and more there's evidence to support my joke theory at the beginning of chapter 1 that we're in the Matrix and this is all the simulation. There is so much shit that doesn't make sense here. There is so much stuff that does not add up. I'm really starting to think that I'm in a simulation. You know, I sound like one of those lunatics that says, "Oh yes, but mathematically, humanity can be disproven. Humanity can indeed just be a simulation. We are all inside the Matrix, for real, for real." I don't buy into that, by the way. Yes, math can prove many things. But you know what? I'm not good at maths. I can barely count beyond my digits, right? So I'm gonna disregard that. But I do think with the number of weird situations that are going on so far, it seems more and more plausible. I mean, why the fuck would you have an airport with planes with no engines? Right? Why would you do that? Why would you not want people to get off? Why is this place completely deserted? Why is there a fully stocked with food? Somehow it's being cooked, but it's not being cooked by anybody there. It's just appearing. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's so many things. Trio the Punch is a game, right? And what kind of game is it? More importantly, you must really enjoy games, huh, Jackie? Never has a more brain-dead thing been said. She's the ultimate video gamer. Hajime once again making himself sound absolutely brain dead.
How should I put it? I like it, but gaming is my life, or maybe life is just a game. Okay, what was I literally just saying about people who are like, life is a simulation, the world isn't real? You're on level 57? Jeffrey, level 57 and I'm at level 25? Oh my god. You're miles ahead of me. Man, I must have so much to do that I haven't done yet. Oh my god. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I feel like Chiaki is... I don't think she's saying this just to be philosophical. I think maybe this is actually a hint. Either way, that's all the more reason why killing shouldn't be allowed. It's not a game if you're not having fun. Doesn't mean anything if you just focus on winning or losing. It's not a game if you're not having fun. Is that the case? I mean, plenty of people play games and don't have fun playing them. You know, at least while they're actively playing, they're not having fun. They're stressed out of their goddamn minds, you know? I've played a few games that have stressed me out of my box. I've indulged in a number of Souls games. I've been angry while playing. But after the fact, I've looked back and realized that I had fun. So I don't think Chiaki's statement holds true there whatsoever. Yeah, I agree, Jeffrey. I think that, like, exploring as much as possible is 100% like the play. 100% the play. Also, there's so much to see! Wouldn't it be, like, the biggest waste if you just, like, beelined the story and didn't look around? That kind of disrespects the dev's effort on designing this, like, wonderful, colorful environment. Everything here is so cool and so stylish. It's so stylish. The way Chiaki emphasizes, like, winning and losing sounds an awful lot like the way Nagito emphasizes, you know, hope and hopelessness. I don't know, maybe that's... perhaps I'm drawing false correlation here. Entirely possible. It doesn't mean games always have to have happy endings, but you should get something out of beating them. There might be weird games here and there, but there are ways of enjoying those too. That's why bizarre games are fun. You can beat them as long as you do your very best. Again, there's this emphasis on doing your very best. Yeah, Nagito is unhinged. I don't like him at all. I didn't like him from the instant that I laid eyes on him. And when he finally showed his true colors, I wasn't surprised in the slightest. Because, like, you know, people that smile too much and are too mellow or sometimes a bit, like, too suspicious in themselves. It was too suspicious. It was very suspicious. That's why I started calling him Susito, right? Everything he said and did was just kind of a bit off. So now that he's, like, no longer playing a role, I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see that the Agent of Chaos is doing his thing. But he has riled everyone up, and it has confirmed my belief that Nagito exists purely to fuck with me. Chiaki talking about, like, you can beat them as long as you do your very best. That doesn't sit right with me. That doesn't sit right with me, like, whatsoever. Especially as someone who's been playing video games myself for a very, very long same. I've tried my very best to beat some games and never managed. Sometimes trying your hardest doesn't get you a win, you know? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. As expected of the Ultimate Gamer, I would probably have just given up on a game like that. To tell you the truth, there's one type of game I'm not really good at. I see. What is it? Oh, she's all embarrassed and shy now. The hood's gone up. By the way, this hoodie, mega cute. Mega cute. Mega cute. I don't know if there's any company out there, like, making replicas of this stuff, but hook me up. Hook me up! It's so cute, I want one. I won't tell you. Is it because she's shy, or is it because it's gonna, like, expose something, I wonder? I see. Does she have a reason for not telling me? Well, yeah, dude, she barely fucking knows you. Well, just by talking to Chiaki, I feel like I was able to understand her a little better. So, I guess that's good enough for now. Good enough for now! And we've got a hope fragment! Yatta! Yatta! Hope fragment, let's go! I think every time we get a hope fragment, I'm gonna have to start doing the thing I did with Tildes in my playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna have to start singing the hope fragment song. I parted ways with Chiaki and went back to my room. And in theory now I'm going to have a second free time, I hope. It's still bright out. It's not like I feel like staying here and doing nothing. Maybe I should try going somewhere. Right! Okay. Free time again. So we've done our first one. We've spoken to Chiaki, which felt oddly insightful. It felt oddly insightful. It feels kind of like Nagito is like the plant of the century. The absolute plant of the century. I should talk to Peko. Yeah, actually, I haven't spoken to Peko Mami yet. I haven't spoken to her. I definitely should. But I absolutely should at least see that Nagito is still breathing. Oh, okay. Alright, the fun police said no! The fun police said no! Okay, we're gonna go speak to Peko. I have a soft spot for Peko Mami. Peko Mami is very, very sweet. Let me check my map. Where is Peko? Where is Peko? Where are you? So, who have we got and where? That's... Wait, did Chiaki move to the farm? I see. Okay. Ibuki. Monokuma Rock. Monokuma Rock, an absolute work of art. Okay, so Peko's on the beach? Bridge to Central Island. Okay, Bridge to Central Island. Let's go. Let's go! If I run this way or the other way. Ah, there she is. Quick check, because I keep accidentally killing my pet. Let's make sure that my pet's alive. Yeah! Okay, Snake Hemi is okay! Snake Hemi is okay. Okay, Peko. Let's have a chat. What is it? Do you need me? What should I do? Should I hang out with Peko? Yeah, let's hang out with Peko. Sure, I don't mind. However, I don't know if I'll have anything interesting to say. That's okay. You don't have to be interesting. No need to force it. I think Paco and I grew a little closer. Would I like to give her a present? Yeah! What should I give her? Your first pet died! You know, my first and my second pet both died. They both died. I'm absolute mother of the year, and this one nearly died too. So I'm on pet number 3. I'm on pet number 3, and I'm having to give them little presents. In order to attempt to negate all of the sads I've done. A maid uniform. When I wear this, what? Might seem like you won't be able to defy your master, but naturally you're the one in control. I mean, that's for everyone out there who's into it. I mean, I get it. I get it. I love it. A spike you can wield with swiftness and agility like a spy. Only one of yours died. Yeah, you learned quicker than I did. I kept getting distracted and forgetting. The passage of time was not my friend. So now I'm like mega paranoid. I'm mega paranoid. And I keep checking. Also known as a spice bee. Swiftness and agility. This sounds like something Pekko would be interested in. So do you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's give her this. Is that a good reaction? Legit not sure if Pekko liked that or not. I mean, she's a very like even person anyway. I hope she liked it. Like, I really hope she liked it. Then I guess I shall receive this for now. I cannot bring myself to lower your reputation by wholeheartedly refusing it. Oh, okay, maybe she didn't like it. I can't tell, I'm sorry, Pekko. You mentioned earlier that you don't know much about swords, right? Yeah. I've never held a bamboo sword before. People cannot be judged by their appearances. So you've held an actual sword, just not a bamboo sword. Of course not. I've only ever held toy swords, not bamboo or real swords. I like that Pekko just assumed that because he said he'd never held a bamboo sword, that meant he'd held a real sword instead. What a leap of logic. Yeah, I agree, Jeffrey. I think it's more of a... It's more subtle. It's more subtle, isn't it? They don't want to be too grateful. Gotta play it down. I see. So you're saying you have no use for a sword? Then are you a striker? Or maybe you're a grappler?
Yeah.
No. Perhaps you are well versed in firearms. I think it's very telling. It's very telling that Pekko assumes that everybody has a fighting specialism, shall we say? Some kind of martial expertise. When in reality it's entirely feasible that Hajime has never done a single anything martial. I mean, certainly as someone, as a British sheep, as an English EP, I've never held a proper gun. Never. Nope. So to me it's entirely possible that he's gone his whole life without handling any kind of weapon. You know, save for perhaps a standard kitchen knife. Although some people would agree, or indeed argue, anything is a weapon if you're brave enough. Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Let me explain it more clearly. I completely suck at all those things.
I'm not saying I have poor reflexes, but I already know I'm not a warrior. I see. Given your strangely perceptive way of seeing things, I assumed that you were. But,
しかし
just as you said, you do not have the presence of a warrior. Even if you lost your actual memories, you would not easily lose your muscle memory. Indeed, if you'd learned how to fight, it would come very, very naturally. Which means you are not suited for battle in the slightest. Savage but true. Peko gave me a terse stare, and I couldn't help feeling a tingle run up my spine. We've been judged. We've been judged. Peko Mama has judged and found us wanting. Mostly wanting Peko Mama. Peko Mama, please. I love you. She is trying to figure out my talent? Does she want to know what it is just in case I pose a threat? I don't intend to fight my friends at all. I definitely don't want to do that.
分かった
I see. If that's the case, then we must be extremely cautious of those two.
とにかく
They know the difference between weakness and strength, and they can compensate for each other's weaknesses. And they both have impressive offensive capabilities. I think she's talking about Akane and Nekomaru, because they're the only two that are really like hardcore fighters. You know, we've seen them sparring, so we know that they're capable, and they're both very athletic, you know, so I can only imagine that's who she means. If those two formed an alliance, they could truly pose an unmanageable threat. The dangerous alliance Peko is talking about, it's probably Akane and Nekomaru. Bing bong! Bing bong! We got it right! We got it right! A dangerous alliance? Do you mean Akane and Nekomaru?
あ
I thought they would only fight in self-defense. They are both perfectly at ease doing it. Plus, the combination of an impressive athlete and team manager poses a formidable threat. Not just that, though they do not specialize as fighters, their fighting prowess is incredibly high. And as someone who does specialize in fighting, Peko Mami knows exactly what she's talking about, so we're gonna take what she says extremely seriously. See, look at this. She's immediately on guard. She's ready to draw her sword and slice us into 1,000 bits. Cha-cha! However, if something were to happen... Hold on! What are you talking about? It's pretty weird you're assuming we'd ever need to fight them in the first place.
Hajime, this is a death game.
We'll get out of this place if we cooperate with each other. Why do we need to think about fighting anyone? She's just being realistic. She's being prepared for the eventuality. I mean, did we not literally spend all of chapter 1 going on about how no one was gonna die and no one was gonna be a murderer, and then, oh look, someone died and someone was a murderer. She has a reason to be distrustful. To be honest, I think that you'd be ill-advised not to be slightly concerned about the company you keep. Hajime, you speak the truth. I, too, would prefer to avoid any senseless killing.
しかし
However, there are times when swords must be drawn, whether you want that or not. This is true. Sometimes conflict is unavoidable. Better to be prepared. You know what they say? You know what they say? Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. You know?
And that's Peko. That's Peko Mami in a nutshell. What does that mean? Every human being has a duty to fulfill their destiny. That will never change, and there is no need for it to ever change. She's saying that people have a nature, and if they're going to, you know, if they're gonna act a certain way, they're gonna act a certain way. You know, tigers don't change their stripes and all that kind of thing. However, I do not dislike your way of thinking, Hajime. Hmm? Oh! Peko! But even though I called for her, Peko walked away without looking back at me once. That's because cool people don't look back when they walk away. They just go. They just walk. They go into the ether and are never seen again. I thought I was understanding Peko, but now I feel like I don't know her at all. No, I understand. She's just trying to kind of separate herself emotionally from the situation a bit. She's trying to put in some distance, and that's just sensible. As somebody who is a trained swordswoman and has been taught to act with discipline in all things, she's just following her training. I respect that. Obtained hope fragment. It's gonna be a rolling theme. I'm sorry to everybody. Okay, Peko's report card has been updated. So now that we've got updated report cards, I think it's time to check things out. Hey Leo, good to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Welcome back. Peko do be a cutie. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. She's a bit mysterious at times, but I don't distrust her, at least not yet. A week full of birthdays, that sounds lit! Parties galore! Party, party, party! Yoo woo woo woo! We love parties. Whenever it's EP's birthday, EP doesn't have a birthday. EP has a birthday month. It's a whole month of party, party, party. I recommend it. I recommend it to everyone. Bim-bam. Hello, Principal Monokuma. Hello, hello. Oh, he has an announcement to make. 4 friends born in this week? Wow, Leo. It sounds to me like you have a type. Oh! Emergency, emergency! That's not good! Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh my god. And yourself and your sister and one of your friend's mums. Goodness me, Leo. You're a whole type. Who told you to hang out with these people? It's instinctual. It's instinctual. The vibrations brought you together. You see? There they are. It's the vibrations. November buddies. I also have family with November birthdays. Not as many as you. But there's a few of them, but they're spread out. They're spread out across the month. It's a bit more manageable. Students, head over to Jabberwock Park as fast as you can. Come on, hurry up. Whoever gets there first, I'll treat you to my special made curry rice tomorrow night. Oh, curry rice! Oh man, now I'm real hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm manifesting snacks, manifesting snacks, manifesting snacks. I'm dying, guys. I'm starving. I'm gonna turn into a husk of EP. All of my fluff is gonna fall out, and I'm just gonna like wither away. I'm just gonna wither away. Hurry the F up. Come on! on! Hurry the F up. That seemed way too polite. Hurry the F up? That's not Monokuma. Curry rice, huh? Feels like I haven't eaten that in a while. Wait, who'd actually fall for that? Well, you just did, Hajime, so, egg on your face! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do! I don't know what he's planning this time around, but there's no way I can ignore it. Jabberwock Park. Again, huh? Indeed! What are we gonna see? Is there gonna be a new Mono Beast or something? I'm getting definitely excited. Was it fried rice? Man, it wouldn't even just fucking... Akane wouldn't need for it to be fried rice. It could just be rice. You know? It's rice. She arrives and it's literally an uncooked bag of basmati. And she's like, fucking let me at it. Upends the whole thing in one go. Ah. Hello, Mikan! Hello, hello! Oh, Mikan, don't be sorry, don't be sorry. I'm sorry, I'm such a slowpoke. I'll head over to the park right away. It's okay, Mikan. I'm not being so on purpose. I tried to leave my cottage as soon as I heard the announcement. I tripped again. This girl is a walking disaster. And, like, I'm so sorry. Oh god, whatever happened to her, I'm so sorry. Thank god I didn't hang out with Mikan. Oh wow. Now the gears are turning, you know, like what did I miss? The gasp. I'll end up having to look into that later on. But, you know, at the moment, I can't Google literally anything at all to do with this game because I'm just like, I'm too afraid of spoilers at every turn. From 0 to 100? Man, that's wild. That's wild. Now I'm really intrigued. That'll have to be one I do in the future for sure. I must get a lot of hate for making excuses like this. People are probably thinking if you have time for that, then hurry up. That girl, she tripped again. She's seriously so pitiful. I mean, I worry for her. Oh, ding ding ding! Ding ding ding! Level up here! Level up here! Hey Soda, what are you doing suspiciously close to where Sasito is being hauled up? Why'd I have to listen to that announcement? If only I didn't listen to it, then I wouldn't have to respond to that annoying summons. No, you definitely would. You would be dragged kicking and screaming. That's impossible. Those speakers are set up throughout the island, you know? Not only that, an excuse like, I wasn't paying attention, won't work on Monokuma. Hey, why are you scaring me? I don't know. Hey, why are your massive PU55Y? Oh, damn it, I don't wanna go. So, he wanted someone to back him up so he could step forward. I sort of understand how he feels. Yeah, sometimes I think we all have those situations, don't we, PTs? Where sometimes it's just kind of a, like... You know you don't want to do a thing and you know you have to do the thing, but you want someone else to be the driving force, that final little kick you need to, like, get your butt in gear. Don't you think? Mikan is a precious being, and she absolutely must be protected. Okay, I guess we're not taking Sasito with us then. I mean, how else is he getting there if no one's carrying him? Yeah, we do have to do the thing. I'm just seeing if anyone is loitering around. You know, looking for suspicious activity, I guess, is what I'm doing. Because sometimes people hanging around in strange places when they shouldn't be is, it's a bit of a flag for me, right? It helps guide my investigation later on. Where'd I like to go? I'd like to go outside, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I sulk, then I go, fuck it. We ball. That's absolutely the play. That's absolutely the play. Those are words to live by. Those are words to live by, Leo. We have a little sulk, and then we sit ourselves up. We dust ourselves off. And we fuck it. We ball. Truly words to live by. 100% endorsed. Let's see. Let's see. Is anyone hiding in Rocket Punch? Oh, okay. Alright, fine. That's the police. The fun police again. The fun police keep coming for me, guys. They're saying like, no, you can't do these things. You can only do certain things. Not this, not that. It's not fair. Going live is the most difficult step. It can be. Especially when my ISP is, being a massive, POS. And that happens more often than I would care to admit. One day, EP's gonna have a much better setup. Preferably one that's, a bit more stable. Why have I gone to... I don't need to go there. I'm meant to be going to the center of the park. Get it together, EP! Right, here we are, Jabberwock Park. Dun dun dun! Hey, Akane! Yahoo! I'm the first one here! The curry's all mine! Guys, it did work. It did work on her. Oh, thank you, Leo. I'm working super hard as best as I can. As best as I can to do my best. I hope I can do it. I hope I can do it. I'm gonna keep trying. Success is not something that comes overnight. Yeah, this... My sweet summer child, Akane Owari. I love you, girl, but your obsession with food, it's both endearing and troubling. It reminds me of a scene, of a clip I've seen from Family Guy, where there's like a food trap with a box, and there's just a dude like, ooh, a piece of candy, ooh, a piece of candy, you know? That's Akane. That's Akane. She's like, ooh, a piece of food, ooh, a piece of food, and then like she gets trapped under the box, you just pull the stick out. Female Goku, yeah, same, like, himbo vibe. You know, same, well, I guess it's a bimbo vibe in this case. I mean, yeah. Loving the food, living that best hot girl loves food energy. Like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. The simplicity of it warms my cockles. Also, I love Goku. Goku is a literal hero. Oh, she took the bait. We knew she would. Indeed! I wonder what kind of curry it is. Ah, yes, the person that nobody thought would take the bait. Our favorite princess. I love that she was into it too. You too? What's the scientific term for when you get hungry after you hear the word curry? Ugh. You guys are fucking stupid. Don't get worked up over something so idiotic. Oi! Where the hell is Monokuma? Get out of here. Okie dokie! Thanks for waiting. Thanks for the miracle of waiting. Oh, now everyone's here! Everyone's here! Sonia, it's all about cultural exchange. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, my girl speaks 30 languages. Of course she wants to try 30 different types of cuisine, right? I want to try 30 types of cuisine, and I only speak like 5 languages. That's not as many. Hey, Monokuma. I was the first one here. That means I got dibs on the curry. No need to rush. No need to rush. I'll probably treat you to my special made Monokuma curry tomorrow night. Monokuma curry? It's an extremely delicious curry made from unknown meat, wilted vegetables, and a mysterious brand of rice. It is literally mystery stew. That's concerning. That's concerning. Mystery meat, unbranded rice, and wilted vegetables? Not sure I like the sound of that. Oh no, Leo, Korean food is too spicy for you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I fucking love spicy Korean fried chicken. Also, Taiwanese fried chicken is absolutely lit too. If you're into fried chicken, East Asia's got you covered. You know? Also, like, just in general, food, I like food that's spicy but has flavor. Some Chinese food is like, it's numbing spice called mala, and I don't like numbing spice so much. It's like, wow, my face hurts and now I don't feel anything, but I also don't really taste anything either. I want to taste the food, you know? It's a very British thing, for British men especially, to compete for how manly they are by eating the spiciest thing on the menu available from the local Indian restaurant. And it's just like, I'm just not into that kind of unnecessary spice-oriented dick-waving competition. I still want to taste the food. I like the spice, but I want it to complement the flavor and not completely eclipse it. You know? Yeah, I kind of vibe with that. It's not an enjoyable meal, certainly at that point. Everyone is welcome to their own opinions, of course. If you super dig mala, I'm happy for you. You carry on doing that. I'm not gonna stop you. It's just, it's not really for me. It's not really for me. Yeah, this Monokuma dish sounds absolutely cursed. Absolutely cursed. I can't imagine anything delicious based on those ingredients. No worries. Ah! It takes skill to make curry nasty. I mean, yes and no. I've definitely had some fucking god-awful curries. That is truly a nice line, but it is meaningless. Now, Monokuma, let us hear what your business is. However, you should know I, the Supreme Overlord, have very little time to spare. Understand? Is he, like, trying to, like, threaten Monokuma? Because that's so not gonna work. Monokuma doesn't give a fuck! Oh, but the hamsters are so cute! Look at these little balls of precious dust! Ah! I do love the hammies. I love hammies. I have a real soft spot. I have a real soft spot for what is called in this country small pets. Small pets. So anything smaller than a cat. You know, rabbits, hamsters, rats, that kind of thing. Generally of the rodent persuasion. They're so cute, especially the one on his shoulder that's literally just like an orb. So cute. Oh, same Leo, I'm a huge animal person. Huge animal fan. But just for clarification, not a furry.
Not a furry.
Okay. Don't have any problem with people being furries. You enjoy that. Not me though. I'm just a ball of floof because I think he's super cute. I'm mega into super cute things, especially if they have a Sanrio label slapped on the back of them. Not a furry, says the sheep. I know. I really love cute things. Super cute stuff. Right? My favorite things are cinnamon roll and pom-pom pudding. Super cute. Super cute. I aspire one day to pom-pom pudding's roundness. You know?
If this is something foolish, know that I will feed your remains to these beasts.
He's gonna mix it with their sunflower seeds in the morning. You haven't noticed yet. The reason why I summon you guys, if you look closely at this part, you should be able to notice. Huh? That's right. There's an arcade machine here. Also, there's a fucking enormous TV screen. That's new. Is this for interviews? And the bomb is moving too. Wait, there's quite a few things here. There's quite a few things here to notice. I guess the first thing should be the arcade machine. That is Twilight Syndrome? What? Danganronpa 2 Twilight Syndrome. What is this? Oh! Isn't that an arcade machine? Mm-hmm. No! Correct. So, I would like the long-awaited recreation time to begin. Don't tell me you're gonna tell us to play this game? Chiaki truly has the gamer's soul. Truly. I love this. Hey, what's the game? What games are on this? She's totally into it. She's breathing really fast. I've only prepared one game, but it's truly a gem. After all, it's a game that I personally created. Ah, you did? Then it is not something I could possibly look forward to playing. I mean, yeah. Monokuma tells you that he's made a fun pastime for you all to play. I don't think the first thing that you do is be like, oh man, I'm so hyped for this. No, definitely not. More like, what is he up to? What is the catch? No, don't compare it to those amateur fan service games. Fan service games? You're talking about like cheesecake games? Like ecchi visual novels? You know, that famous game that everyone's been wanting a sequel to? Well, I made a brand new game instead. He's talking about the OG Danganronpa, isn't he? This is so ridiculously self-aware. Oh my god. The devs had fun with this, didn't they? The devs had fun with this. Famous game? Now then, I shall present it. Twilight Syndrome murder case. No disrespect, but that, like, that in-game font, it reminds me of something that I've seen in Microsoft, like, word arts menu. The self-references get deeper, Leo. Wow, I'm looking forward to that for sure, for sure. Ta-da! Name of the game is Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Kyoko, that's a little bit rude. What the heck? That's pretty lame. I want to play games about riddle-solving professors or collecting cute monsters. That's really funny. I think she's talking about the Professor Layton games and Pokemon, like, specifically. Which also kind of highlights her mental age, I guess. Although I don't think, okay, I don't think there is a prescribed age to play those games. I still play Pokemon. But definitely, there's implications here about her preferring things that are more family audience friendly. There we go. Oh, Twilight's the name of the game that Chunsoft made in the past. That's a very cool reference. That's a very cool reference. I like it. Stupid. Don't say such stupid, silly things. What if we get weighed down by all the quarters? Yeah, what if all of the coins like make our pockets too heavy? Of course Hyoko can play cute things. Hyoko can play whatever Hyoko wants to play. But Hyoko is very cute, isn't she? So she strikes me as someone who wants to play games that aren't necessarily violent, but also that's also kind of a surprise. Because when we first meet her, you know, she is killing ants and enjoying the sound of them screaming, apparently. So I'm surprised that she doesn't like more violent games, but maybe she does, and this is just to make us think that she's more innocent than she is. Twilight Syndrome is an adventure game series. The first one was released in 1996. It's about a group of high school girls who go exploring to verify numerous urban legends. Player controls the character like a side-scroller. I see. Okay, so it was a side-scrolling adventure. Got it. Nakumaru, not into it. Not into it at all. Thank you for clarifying, though. I am Nakumaru, not into games. I'd say that's weak. That's the weaker take. Not being into games is the weaker take than liking some games and owning it. I don't even know what generation a game that old is. With your face, I find that hard to believe. But the adventure games are boring and tedious to play, right? I'm with Monokuma. I'm 100% on Monokuma's side here. Don't just adventure games. Besides, there's a lot of reasons to make one. You know, like budgetary reasons. That is like such real insight into the video game industry, and it's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. As someone who has done video game translation, I promise you that there's more truth in that statement than a lot of things that Monokuma says. No, I was a big fan of the series. I don't know why, but I feel like you're totally tainted it. Oh, Monokuma's like, bitch, what? Shouldn't you be tainting your face with tears of gratitude and cast a spotlight on a neglected title? I mean, yeah. He's not wrong, Bleaties. He's not wrong. He is illuminating a lesser-known title. Depends on the presentation. 100% fair. Fair indeed. And what's the point of this game? I mean, it's not like you're telling us to play it just for fun, right? You certainly noticed the good part. That's right. This game is gonna be your next motive. This game is gonna be our next motive? What does that mean? What does that mean, Bleaties? Whose motive? Motive? What? Yes, I understood that much. That didn't need clarification. Generally, that didn't need clarification. Obviously, my motive for murder, I got that, Monokuma. After all, I'm gonna get bored if the next Blackham doesn't show up soon. I mean... But why does that make the game the motive? Right?
We're gonna play a game. Monokuma will end it in a cliffhanger. Yeah, I mean, it might not be the best ride of my life. This game is the motive? In truth, this game's theme is a missing link. A missing link? I mean, I think the game itself is... Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm just gonna go all in on my theory now at this point. That we're in a simulation, Bleaties. I'm officially calling it right absolutely fucking here, okay? I've been umming and ahhing about this for a while now. And this for me is like... The way he's like, oh yes, this video game that I have placed here is a missing link between what's going on in these islands and with your situation. You know, like, it's a piece, it's a clue. It's a clue. And to me, that's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. They could not possibly have hoisted up an entire school and airdropped it onto a fucking abandoned island for a start. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, there's so many things that just don't add up. It has to be a hidden connection in that it's a clue, like, this is all just a fucking game. Surely, surely, surely. It is kind of cheap to say it's a simulation. But, like, there's so many things. There's so many things that don't add up in any, like, for any other way. I hope that there's more information soon. I hope there's more information soon that fleshes this out. Because at the moment, the tinfoil hat theory is just far too plausible. What does that mean? If you're interested, then try playing it. Did Mikan just get bullied into being the first player? It was all a dream, Leo. I know, right? Same energy. Same energy. Biggest cop-out ending of all time. You can't. You gotta say no. It's a trap. Hey, if that's the motive, won't it be okay if we just don't play it? Absolutely right. You're quite the genius. I see. That never occurred to me. But are you sure you want to do that? Learning the motive means you're gonna be prepared, you know. Humans who are prepared and humans who aren't. I don't have to tell you which is strong, which is weak, right? What do you mean? For example, if someone secretly played it, that person might come and kill you. In the context of a preemptive strike, truly fatal. What do you mean? You guys are all enemies, you know. Is it really alright for your enemy to have an advantage? Is it alright? What do you think, Bleaties? I mean, Monokuma's not bullshitting. He's not bullshitting. Is he a bit fucking unhinged? Yes. But he doesn't fuck around, and he's got a completely and utterly valid point. He knew what he was doing when he installed this. And definitely some of the team members here are going to have already thought of this. Who are we killing today? Indeed, Seraphi! Hey, welcome back! I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday! I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm looking forward to finding out. You're gonna just ignore it and do whatever you like, even if you're fully aware of the situation. Bye-bye! Well, he's gone. But he's absolutely right. Like, the motive is right here, and if you just ignore it, someone else isn't gonna ignore it, and you're gonna get cooked. Just like Paru Paru. You're gonna become tempura. You're gonna become tempura. Do you want to become tempura? I don't want to become tempura. But I do want to eat tempura. Eepee's really hungry. I'm so hungry.
All this talk of food is making my tummy rumbly.
やべえなこりゃ。
Hey, what should we do?
でも
Even if you asked me, there's no way I'd know.
とにかく
Anyway, it would be dangerous to carelessly touch this game. There is no mistaking that.
Oh, table barbecue and steak. Oh, those things sound so good. Those things sound so good. And with a nice, like, pepper and cola coffee sauce as well. Oh, I want steak. Hungry, hungry. A Snickers would do, by the way. A Snickers would do. I'm so fucking hungry. Holy shit.
確かに
You are right. It might be better if we wait and see how this plays out.
でも
But wouldn't it be bad if someone secretly played the game while we're waiting? I mean, yeah, she's true. Once again, Hyoko being very direct, but telling the absolute truth, saying it how it is. Whoever gets the motive would likely become the hunter, and the rest of us would be the prey. That's a messed up way to think about it, but also true.
何言ってんだ。
But it's true. It's your loss if you end up dying. All we need to do is kill if we want to win. If you don't want to end up like Byakuya or Tsuru, after Fuyuhiko spat those words, we watched him turn and walk away. And this is very much his modus operandi, isn't it? He says a thing and then like walks off into the sunset. And again, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. It sounds kind of brutal, but he's purely stating facts. But Fuyuhiko makes a good point. You two, what are you saying? Do you really want to kill someone that bad? Can you be cautious if you don't know the motive? Yeah, that's exactly. That might be true, but it doesn't matter. Motive or otherwise, it doesn't matter. I won't let another killing happen.
殺し合いなんて
I'll
私
never
は絶対に許さないよ
ever let another killing happen. Okay, but when people say stuff like that, they're flagging themselves to die. I don't really like that. Bing bom! Bing bom! Bing bom! Announcement time is over! Oh, okay. Oh, we have another announcement. It's 10 p.m. Oh, he's so sweet, isn't he? Isn't he sweet? Isn't that like the sweetest bedtime message? Just let the ocean gently rock you to sleep with thoughts of murder and malice to accompany your dreams. What an absolute darling he is. Good night. I love it. I love Monokuma. He's so appropriately sinister. It's already that time, huh? Better if we just break for today. That's right, Leo. He really is looking after us. You know, we're on this 5-star resort. We've got all the food and drink we could need, all the supplies from the shop. Everything. We've got everything we could possibly need except an easy way off, right? I'll try to think about it tonight more carefully. The correct thing for me to do.
でも
But regardless, I'll never kill anyone. I mean, it's impossible. It's definitely impossible.
とりあえずよ。
Then we should turn in for the day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Burdened by uneasy thoughts, we all went back to our respective cottages. But still, Chiaki's hanging around again. She's been doing a lot of loitering recently. That was totally unexpected. I can't believe she actually said something like that so forcefully. I will never ever let another killing happen. She's probably dealing with this in her own way, but her own way is to sleep things off, apparently. I relate! I relate! Sleeping is best! Yeah, there is a game on the line. Remember, Chiaki is the ultimate video gamer. It is going to be very difficult for her not to play whatever this game is and do her absolute damnedest to win. She's an extremely competitive soul, but she did say, did she not? She did say earlier there's one type of game. There's one type of game that she's not as competent at, and she wouldn't tell us what it is. So I'm kind of intrigued to find out if this has any relationship to that. I feel sleepy. Should go back too. I can't read her at all. Well, end to another day. Will someone die tomorrow? A motive to kill someone, huh? Is doing nothing at all correct? Or is trying to stop it from happening while being aware of the danger correct? What do you think, Bleaties? What do you think? This is quite the conundrum. Because I honestly think that there's actually not a right answer here. Both of these things are equally as doomed. Yeah, I think that's a fair solution, Leo. Like, if everybody is playing the game together, I think that offers a lot more opportunity. That offers a lot more opportunity to resolve everything as a team. Also, then you have eyes on everyone, right? Everyone except Sasito, who is still tied up. So I'm guessing he's seen this whole announcement through the TV screen. Because there's no way just because he wasn't there physically that he's going to have been left out, right? He's still around as much as the game is trying to make you forget about him right now. There's no way I'd understand something like that. In this messed up world, there's no way I can know what's right. Yeah, Monokuma Theater! Yeah! I love this, I love this! You don't know how tough it is to be successful. I'm so jealous of people who aren't successful and don't have anything. The biggest obstacle to challenging new things is definitely your past success. Those always hold me back all the time. I'm so jealous of people who don't have anything. People with no expectations sure are happy. Do you think that's true? You think that's true? I think that actually is true. I think people who expect nothing, people who don't have any sense of entitlement, are a lot happy with whatever it is they happen to get, you know? I mean, they can do anything they want without worrying about anything. Man, being successful is tough. DJ Khaled comes to mind. DJ Khaled comes to mind, Bleaties. Are you hearing it too? Are you hearing it too? Are you also suffering from success? Man, that tune is such an earworm. It's such an earworm, but it's so good. Beam bum! New day has dawned. Announcement time! Good morning! I have played Persona 3. I played Persona 2. Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5. And I've played the golden and the royal versions. I haven't played Persona 3 Reloaded. Kind of because I think it's I'm probably gonna I'm ready for the hate. I think it's a scam. I mostly like played P3P on the PSP. And I don't like that I don't have all of the content in P3 Reloaded. So I refuse to buy it. Refuse to buy it. And I'm absolutely not paying extra for the FES content. Like, they can fuck off. I will happily support Atlas in any way I can when a game deserves the full price that it's posted at, you know, when it contains everything. But paying full price for what is only part of a game is yeah, an absolute robbery. Yeah, the DLC for Aegis being the price of a full game is also bullshit. Massive bullshit. I'm sorry, Atlas, that's a huge fucking L. I love many of your games. Big L on that one. Sorry, that's the way it is. I'm gonna wait for Reload. If I am to buy it, I'm gonna wait until it is dirt cheap. As dirt cheap as humanly possible. And only because I want to see it in, like, pretty modern graphics, right? They do know Persona sells and they're milking it like fuck. I get it. It's a good one for the investors. The investors dig it. It's a little golden goose. But yeah, unless they release like a proper complete version of Persona 3, with all of the like PSP content and FemC and the FES stuff, I think it's highly doubtful I'm gonna bother buying it because I already have a perfectly serviceable version on my PSP. You know? I don't see any justification in spending huge amounts of money on something that totally feels like I'm being scammed. So, to everybody who bought Persona 3 Reloaded, by the way, no hate. No hate to you. You enjoy what you enjoy, but for me, yeah, no, it feels kind of immoral. Yeah, absolutely. The cutscenes from FES and everything. I want my games to be full games. You know, I want my games to be full games. Oh, so today is gonna be another perfect day! FemC is peak. I love FemC. Big up to the FemC fans out there. I see you and I respect you. Big love to FemC fans! Yeah, so let's show our enthusiasm! Not just for FemZ, but also for a fresh new day in our killing game! So, time to go to the restaurant for breakfast. Where's my breakfast? Okay. As if by habit, I left my cottage, and I just so happened to bump into a certain someone. What are the odds someone's let Nagito out? Oh no, okay, it's free, Nika. Are you okay, my dude? How are you doing? Oh, you poor thing, Zarafi. You just crashed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. I hope everything is up and running now. Hmm? Oh, it's you. Here you go. Unlucky. Having to see your face this morning. Just so you know, I don't want to talk to you. I'm in a really bad mood. It's not like you're going to the restaurant right now, right? Were you planning to go somewhere else? Like I said, I don't want to talk to you. Just going back to my cottage, leave me alone. You say you're going back. Did you go somewhere? Didn't I tell you I don't want to talk?
Is it that game? What do you mean? So it's true. What do you have in your hand? Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me? I'm not trying to question you. I was just... Are you saying you don't like the fact I acted on my own without consulting you lot? Is there something wrong with that? You're gonna tie me up like Nagito? I mean, he has a point. He has a point. It does feel like if you act on your own at all now, for any reason, if you use your own initiative, there is this sense that you are acting unfavorably, that you must be suspicious, that you don't have the interests of everyone at heart. Fuyuhiko has said from the beginning that he wants to prove that he's capable of acting alone without his clan. And that includes, presumably, investigating. I still don't think that Fuyuhiko is, like, a bad person. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's a bad egg at all. And I think he's absolutely right to be afraid of people who make snap judgments and tie others up based on those snap judgments. You know? Because, labeling someone and then immediately, like, penalizing them for that label is absolute bullshit. Whatever side of any kind of spectrum you are on, okay? So I seriously sympathize. I don't think that Fuyuhiko is wrong for being upset by this development. I would also be upset by this development. Seriously, I didn't mean... Don't talk to me ever again. If you do, I swear I'll fucking kill you. That guy. He's gonna be dangerous if we leave him alone. No, I assure you, with the mob mentality that we are operating with, we are the dangerous ones. We are the danger, okay? He is just trying to investigate in his own way. We are the danger. We are the ones being out of order. I should let everyone know, but I should be careful not to make too much trouble. Yeah, please don't stir the pot, Hajime. I beg. Doesn't look like anyone else is loitering. Oh, except for Gundam. Hello, hello! The wind is quiet. I do hope it is not an ominous portent. I mean, the wind being quiet is... I thought that was a good thing, because last time he heard things on the wind that were bad, and that was bad. He's an enigma, isn't he? Isn't he, our little Chunibyo fellow? Peko Mami! Peko Mami, what do you have? What wisdom do you have, Peko of the Pekoyama? I did see Fuyuhiko earlier, but it seems he isn't going to join us for breakfast today as well. I have some things I'd like to think about. I'm going to go for a walk. Yeah, again, I think maybe she's going to speak with Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko seems to tolerate her more than other people. Again, I feel like maybe those two have some kind of working relationship. It's not uncommon for Yakuza to have bodyguards and to have someone from the Yakuza and someone who is the best swordsman being in the same place at the same time. Seems like a reasonable expectation. So, what's happening? What's happening for breakfast? Oh, hey Techie, how are you? How are you? We've got the two cutest cuties waiting for us at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, maybe he fancies her. Or do you think so, Leo? I think maybe he's got a little crush. I wouldn't blame him for having a little crush. I too have a little crush on Peko Mami. I think she's really cute. There's something very endearing about her stoicism. Apparently Mikan has never played a video game before. She's totally missing out on 90% of her life. Well, you know, values vary from person to person. That is actually a fair statement. But also there could be more to that than we realise.
to me. What? Jackie told me how to play a video game. She was so nice and attentive. And she even battled against me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I was able to play with a friend. My sweet fucking baby, what life have you had? What life have you had? Please, Mikan. Have you been locked in a fucking basement? And beaten every single day until you, like, cleared medical school? I just want to hug you until you're, like, feeling appreciated and loved. Oh. I can't deal with the sense of, like, how much I just want to protect Mikan. Like, this is so... There's something so fucking wrong in her life. When I find out her full backstory, it's gonna pull me to bits. It's gonna pull me to bits, I'm absolutely sure of it. No, thank you very much, Jackie. You don't have to thank me that much. I had a lot of fun too. If you like, will you want to battle one more time? Yes, please. Oh my god, she's so... This girl. Preserve her. Preserve her and keep her and... For the love of all things. Mikan looks extremely happy. I guess Jackie has a sweet side too. Why would she not have a sweet side? When did she ever give the impression she didn't? I always thought she did. What? I don't know. Hajime is a terrible, terrible read of people sometimes. Let me go upstairs. Right, who's waiting upstairs? Who's waiting upstairs? Who's already got their face in the food? Akane for sure. I'm sorry, what? Is Akane not here? Ah, nice timing. I've been waiting for anybody to come by at a time like this. Waiting? I was thinking about delivering this. That's... the That is so fucking sweet! Also, look at the fucking milk bottle! Look at the milk bottle! Look how cute that is! Look at the little cow! Ah! Oh my, I'm dying. The cuteness. Oh! Oh my god, my hero. That's so precious. Is that for Nagito? I mean, if we just leave him all tied up, he's gonna starve. Like, how long are they planning to continue this? I mean, that's completely fair. Like, he needs to be fed. Whatever your stance on having him tied up is, like, the dude's a living, breathing entity, and I mean, how the fuck is he using the toilet also? He needs to be fed. He needs to be able to use the bathroom. I mean, like, what about washing himself? There's a lot of big question marks around this. He's been tied up since yesterday and he hasn't been able to do anything for himself since then. Like, has he gone a whole day without food and water and toilet stuff? Because if that's the case, that's awful. Like, what the fuck? Well, there's no way we can keep him tied up forever. Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but maybe it's better if he was tied up forever. What does that mean? I actually went to see Nagito earlier. I kindly bought him breakfast, and then listen to this. He seriously pisses me off. He said he doesn't like rice, so he wanted toast instead. Doesn't he understand the situation he's in right now? I mean, you can understand the situation you're in and still have preferences. You feel? You feel? It's okay to be like, I'm on death row. And I am in prison, and I'm absolutely going to be executed. But in my last moments of taking in oxygen, I do not like to eat this kind of food, so I'd really appreciate it if you gave me something else. You know? I don't think he's asking too much, especially when he knows full well what is stocked in the kitchen. He knows there's toast. I get the whole, like, prisoners shouldn't be fussy and whatnot, but also he shouldn't be being treated like this in the first place. Like, come on. I don't like the dude, but tying him up isn't solving anything, okay? Ah, so that's why you're running back and forth. Must be hard for you.
本当に
Hard? You really think so?
ねえね
Then bring this to Nagito on my behalf. Smart cookie! Delegation. Delegation. Yeah, I guess they do all hate his guts, and they all have the right to hate him, and I do too, but you know, I don't think that just, like, tying him up and leaving him to rot is the solution.
え。もう
I was forced to run back and forth too many times. I'm done being his maid. Yeah, but she was very patient. You know? I mean... Also, not to be, like, over-paranoid, but the running backwards and forth a lot could also, like, be an excellent cover for getting up to all kinds of, like, mischief and planning things and whatever, but I don't want to suspect Mahiru because I like her too much. But, you know, this is Danganronpa, and people can just disappoint you. And not only that, I just remembered that I have a little business to take care of. Business?
サンキューね
So, thank you. I'll leave the rest to you. A little business. I guess she's going to board the arcade unit as well then. Mahiru pushed the tray into my hands and ran away before I could object. Oh, jeez, it's always something. As I recall, he's still tied up in the old building where the murder took place, right? Her thank yous are super adorable, Leo. 100%. 100%. Thank you! It's precious. I'm missing out on the English deliveries. Thankfully I'm hearing them. Oh, like those. Oh, the G's. Yeah. I'll definitely look into, like, hearing the sound bites and stuff. Like outside of play when I've kind of finished the run through, I think. But I definitely prefer playing the game in the source language. Not because I'm some kind of, like, purist. I don't know, it just feels more comfortable to me. I think because I am used to that visual novel, Japanese visual novel format of there is no English dub. And it still feels kind of strange to me when a lot of them do have English dubs. The sound clip is loud. Do you know, I tend to find that with a lot of Japanese RPG titles, actually, is the audio levels are really wacky. Like, the combat sounds are insanely loud, and the music is always just, like, too overwhelming, and you can't hear people properly. It's, like, nuts. So where would we like to go? We want to leave this building. We've got to go and see our least favorite person. There's a lot of people hanging around though. I kind of feel like I need to speak to them first. Hey, what are you doing? You kind of forced this on me, you know. Yo, you play both the English and the Japanese, and they're both good. That's always good to hear. That's always good to hear. I find, like, with some games, sometimes the English dub can actually be better, you know? Like, I probably said this before, but Xenoblade Chronicles, pardon me. Xenoblade Chronicles, the addition of the various, global and regional English accents is just absolutely brilliant. And it brings things to life, whereas in the base Japanese, people are mostly just speaking standard, very standard Japanese. Ah, I've never heard Monokuma's English voice, ever. Oh, do you know, AI the Somnium Files, Leo? It's one of those games that I own and haven't played yet. But I have it on the Vita. I have it on the Vita. The Japanese version sounds weird to you. I find that quite funny. I find the Japanese voice endearing because it's the same voice actor of Doraemon, and I have very I have very cozy feelings with Doraemon. So yeah, but you're entitled to that. That's cool. Like, it's not like you're saying it's objectively bad. It just doesn't feel right for you, and that's totally fine. You're allowed to feel that way. There's no hate. There's no hate. I'm happy for people to prefer what they prefer. JP date. Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah, it's a woman. Was a woman, rest in peace. She passed away recently. Very recently, in her 80s. But yeah, Monokuma and Doraemon, same voice. Rest in peace, icons. Oh, don't worry about that. How would you know? If you didn't know who it was, how could you possibly have known their gender or anything? You know that the character's a boy, so it's natural to default, right? I wouldn't worry about that. But yeah, very iconic performances, and I think maybe that's why I have more of an attachment to Japanese Monokuma than some people might. Oh, it was. Oh man. So, what are you doing? You've just forced this breakfast on me. What? Don't say I forced you. You're the one who agreed to do it. Anyway, I have some things to do, but Hyoko said, Hajime! You're in the way. Mihiro and I are gonna go to the supermarket right now. Oh, they're doing some girly shopping! They're doing some girly shopping! That's so cute! That's so cute. These two are like the most unexpected, like, big sister, little sister combo. I would not have imagined that they'd like become besties, but here we are. Hyoko is sometimes so cute and sometimes such an absolute psychopath. We're gonna get candy for each other, right? I know, but don't cling to me like that. It's hard to walk, okay? And then we can still hold hands. That's so cute. Oh my, you know, guys, I can't hate these two. I especially can't hate Hyoko right now because she's being so precious. She really is like a little kid. But I can't really spend too much time with you, okay? I have some things I need to take care of. So boring. Let's ditch Hajime already and go. Thank you, ne. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, ne. Actually, that's something that weirdly, when I'm speaking Chinese, that's something that like I will do is I will insert like thank you as a way to say thanks. It's just kind of cute, you know. It's very cutesy, witsy. Well, she's leaving it to me. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure at this point. Hyoko is totally attached to Mahiri. They kind of look like sisters. They do, and it's really wholesome. And don't you dare, like, interfere with that. Don't you dare interfere with that. Let them be. Right, I'm almost certain they're not gonna let me... They're not gonna let me leave this area.
Man, it's so unlike me to sleep in.
あれ
Oh, what's with the tray? You gonna eat somewhere with a nice view?
Why is that Kazuichi's like first thought? This dude is so horizontal sometimes, he's laid back, like insanely far. You don't think? Like, his first thought is he sees you with the takeout tray and he thinks you're going to find somewhere with a nice view to eat. The dude is like, in some ways, to me, I associate his mentality with like surfer dude mentality, you know, very chill, very mellow, very goes with the flow. And there's nothing wrong with that, Jeffrey. It's totally cool to listen to the English because you want to understand it. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely. It's even better in the trials because it's all fully voice acted. I totally get it.
Hey, don't tell me. You're not gonna have a picnic with Miss Sonia, are you?
My dude has one brain cell. One brain cell. And it's all about Sonia. It's not even lunchtime. This is breakfast for Nagito.
いや
Oh, I see. Sorry to trouble you with taking care of him.
If you really mean that, do you want to switch with me?
ー
Well, that's obviously a little awkward. I'll let you handle it, Hajime.
He just totally pieced out like, nah, after tying him up, he probably won't be too pleased to see me. Peace! And just, he rolled out and that was it. He's gone. Well, I guess it's just me and Sasita having a cozy breakfast together. It's gonna be so cozy. Fuck me, Monami. You scared the absolute shit out of me. I was not expecting that. What a rude fucking jump scare. Holy fuck. God damn it, Rabbit. I wasn't ready for that. No, this old building's being renovated. You can't go inside. If I'm not allowed inside, why is Nagito inside? Oh, you know that?
あの
Nakumaru and Kazuichi honestly told me that Monami's the only one we can rely on. And it's true, Nagito needs to reflect on his actions. I came here to deliver food to Nagito. It counts as murder if he ends up starving to death, right? Stop. I mean, this is true. And if he dies wrongly because of neglect, we're all guilty of murder, aren't we? Aren't we all complicit if he starves to death? Hmm? Yes. That would be a really fucking shit way to go out of this competition. And all the while, Nagito, well, he doesn't care. He got what he wanted either way. He doesn't care if he dies. It's okay to go inside then? Yes! Just make sure you tell him to chew thoroughly before he swallows. I mean, what? In case he intentionally, like, suffocates himself with food? Like, okay. Fun police are at it again. Okay, let's go see what Sasito's doing. So, he's tied up at the back. Instinctively, I gulp back my dried saliva. Why am I so nervous? Pushing aside my nervous tension, I vigorously open the door to the dining hall. As I quietly peeked through the door, I saw him on the other side. He was waiting for me with a big smile on his face. When does he not have a big smile on his face?
ひなたくん
You know, I at least thought they might have tied him to a chair. You know, they could have at least given him that much, but nah, alright, floor it is. They've tied him up like a hog roast. I can't stop talking about food today, Bleaties. It's really on my mind. Hajime? What could it be?
わざわざ食事を持ってきてくれたの
Hmm. Did you take time out of your busy day to bring some food to little old me?
あ
Oh, I'm so
あ
happy.
僕はご覧のありさまだからお構いはできないけど、
As you can see, I can't exactly greet you with my full hospitality, but feel free to relax. He was the same as usual. If by which you mean a bit like away with the fairies, absolutely. Unlike his smile, his words carried a certain heaviness, as if a black poison was falling from his mouth every time he spoke, filling his surroundings with darkness. An illusion, but one I couldn't help feeling at that moment.
あれどうかしたの？ なんだか怖い
What
顔してない？
happened? Your face looks kind of scary.
俺はお前と話をしに来たわけじゃない。ただ食事を持ってきてやっただけだ。
I didn't come here to talk to you. I just came to bring you some food.
ほら、食えよ。
Oh. So come on, eat it. Dude, Jeffrey, I wouldn't be surprised if he's getting off on being tied up. He's that kind of guy, you know? It's that kind of guy. He was getting so breathless and stuff, like, while talking about, like, being killed in the name of hope. Yeah, he's enjoying this. He's definitely enjoying this. Way, way too much.
え？
Hmm?
食べさせてくれないの？
You're not gonna feed me.
何言ってんだ？
What do you
だ
mean?
って一人じゃ食べられないよ。手塞がれちゃってるしさ。
Well, can't eat it on my own. You know, since my hands are all tied up.
とはいえ、女子にお願いするのも
Toxic yaoi, 100% Leo,
来てくれた
100%.
のがひなたくんでよかったよ。
Actually, I was really embarrassed to ask a girl to feed me, so I'm glad you're the one who came. Haha, he said came. Oh, I get it. Fucking hero. That must be why she asked me to go instead of her.
ところで、小泉さんはどうしたの？
Hmm.
用事があるとか言ってどっか行っちゃった。
Anyway, what happened to Mihiru? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of?
どうしてお前がそれを知ってるんだ？
Why do you know that?
それはそうと話は聞いたよ。ホワイライトシンドローム殺人事件だっけ？
By the way, I heard about Twilight Syndrome murder case, was it?
ちょっと複雑な気分だね。
I have
僕はあのゲーム
mixed
が好きだったから
feelings.
さ。
I really liked that game a lot.
勝手に話を変えるな。
I don't think he's changing the subject, actually. No, this feels intentional. Don't change the subject, I'm asking you.
僕は少し
Oh well. I'm a little disappointed.
目の前の脅威に立ち向かおうとしないなんて。超高校級
He's really trying to steer the direction, you know. Do you know who? That's what it is, right? Referring to current events. Referring to current events. Nagito is the fucking, like, anime producer that turned around to Yoko Taro and said, "No way, 9S wouldn't fuck 2B." After Yoko Taro specifically requested a sex scene in the anime. Like, this is someone, like, trying to tell someone else how they are thinking and how they're behaving to force them into behaving that way. This is such absolute manipulation masterwork. Also, anybody who like me is very fond of Nier and Nier Automata. We were robbed. Absolutely robbed. It's not like you ultimates to ignore the threats that are standing right in front of you.
ねえ、本当にこのままゲームをプレイしないつも
So,
り？
are you planning to not play the game? Do you think Monokuma will just let that slide?
いや、
Well, that...
君たちは自ら立ち向かうべきだよ。絶望に立ち向かってこその希望なんだからさ。
You guys should confront it. After all, hope springs when you confront despair. He's literally just like... It's a good thing his hands are tied, because otherwise he'd be like masturbating furiously right now.
He almost sounds reasonable. No, he doesn't. He doesn't sound reasonable at all. Running away from your problems isn't a solution. I'm just putting it off. But,
俺はもうお前に騙されるのはごめんなんだ。じゃあな。
right. I don't want to be tricked by you anymore. So bye.
あ、ちょっとひなたくん。
Yeah, right?
食べさせて
You
くれ
came
る
here
ん
to
じゃ
do
なかっ
one thing! You had one job, Hajime! You had one job! You've gotta hand feed the, you've gotta hand feed the lunatic. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Leo. I'm not saying I don't understand why it didn't happen, but I am sad that it didn't happen. You know, it would have felt in line with I think, was it like the B or the C ending? But yeah, it's, I don't know. It would have been kind of cute because I do kind of ship them. They are cute in a really fucking messed up kind of way. Weren't you planning to feed me?
た。おい、ひなたくんってば。
Hey, come on, Hajime. Oh, hey, Antari, good to see you. Welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Yeah, you managed to walk in right as Nagito's kink is being exposed. He's getting off on being tied up. Ugh, damn it, I barely talked to him and I'm already not feeling good. But I really can't stop thinking about it. Is it really okay to leave that game alone? While I'm doing nothing about it, someone else is. But are they? This is the point. It's like, it's putting ideas into each other's heads. Like, if it's not me, it will be someone else. I'm good, thank you. All head pats gratefully received. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Kinky Sosito. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's his porn name. That's his porn star alter ego. No, nothing good can come from thinking about it. There's something else I need to do. Yes, I need to socialize! Okay, so last time we spoke to Paco Mama. And we spoke to Chiaki. So now we need to decide who we're gonna speak to this time. Part of me really wants to speak to Fuyuhiko, you know. Because I honestly, I don't think he's a bad egg. I don't think he's a bad egg. I am, however, a little bit... I'm a little bit concerned. He's not really a social link. Nagito, I mean, is not a social link that I want to indulge. Just checking. That was getting too close. That was getting too close. We caught it just in time. Just in time. I will not let you die a third time, Snickemi. Whew, that was way too close. Yeah. Mappy! Yeah, right? That's the thing. I kind of feel like... I need to speak to Fuyuhiko because we are only being shown one side of him intentionally, but also, like you said, Jeffrey, I don't think he wants to talk to us. He's told us never to speak to him ever again. However, right? Doesn't that sound like the most tsundere thing you've ever heard in your lives? You know? Like, don't talk to me, silly boy. Hee hee hee. You know, everyone is definitely, like, gonna be very interesting. I don't think there's a wrong choice. I don't think there's a wrong choice. But I definitely think that if I can speak to him, it would be good. Is he around? Gundam is doing his own thing. Okay. Who
Who else is knocking around? Is anyone else knocking around? Okay, the girls are together, which is super cute. Princess. Okay, yeah, Fuyuhiko is not an option. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Grr, I'm a tough guy. I don't need no friends. Yeah, Fuyuhiko is not even on the map. So I guess that means like we're not allowed. If they're in the cabins, I don't think Fuyuhiko was in his cabin. Q again. Right, central. I want to go to the main place. The thing, the hotel site, right. Okay, so people who are available at the hotel site. Yeah, that's fair. Some people aren't available due to their stories, their schedules. I spoke to Mahiru last time. Last time I played, last session, which would have been Monday last week. Just a reminder, my schedule is Sunday, Monday, Wednesdays. Oh man, Zerafy, rubbing it in. Hot buns, scrambled eggs, and coffee. That's a chef's kiss of a breakfast right there. Absolute baller breakfast. Damn, jealous. Very jealous. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Let's swing by their rooms at least so that we can see what their interiors look like. We don't have to like talk to them. We can just have a peek. We can just have a peek and mooch. I can be nosy. I'm gonna be nosy. So when they're in, usually their pictures are like in color, right? So Akane is home. Yeah, absolutely DL dropout. 100% like being mega nosy. I'm just gonna snoop. You don't have any business here, but you don't need to. We can just be nosy. Why? Why are you like this? Well, we know that Mahiru is in at least, right? No. Let me double check my map. Who is where? Right, who's inside? So, Ibuki is home. We have interacted with Ibuki before. Kazuichi is in, and Nekomaru. So let's go to Kazuichi and Nekomaru's digs. They're the other end. I managed to pick completely the wrong end. Here we are. Okay. Minbon! Anybody home? Minbon! Who is it? He's afraid to answer the door. Whoa. This is definitely a mechanic's room, and no mistaking. Look at this stuff everywhere. Kind of digging the sound system. Yeah, fragments, checking fragments, also a very sensible idea. This is very cool. Let me hope fragment. Let me check my report card. So, let's see. Well, this fucker's dead, so I don't even care. That's gonna leave some oil stains there, 100%. I have been Antori. We've got 3 so far. I've explored everywhere, so unless they're so well hidden, I haven't found the other 2. But it has been suggested to me that the remaining ones won't be available until investigation time. So I think maybe that's the case. We've got the 3 that we can get so far, but now we have to wait until someone pops their clothes. Hee. Never have I been so excited about someone being bumped off. So it's a pretty even it's a pretty even deal going into this. Everyone is about the same. 3 on daily life and 2 on investigations. Oh, that's good to know, Leo. Thank you for that information. So yeah, so we've got the 3 then. We've got the daily life 3. So now it's just a case of the 2 for investigations that we're missing. So, with that in mind, let's basically, yeah, we can speak to anyone who's in, because we have just as few. My hero has only 1 star. That's right. I did speak to her, but not much came of it, so I think it might be worth going and speaking to her again. Let's back out of this room. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna be quickly nosy though, because there is someone else who is home and I want to see what their room looks like. I'm expecting like sports team flags and stuff. Bim bom, bim bom! Let me in, let me in! It's DP! Oh, wow. That's very cool. So he has like the banners with his emblem on all over the place. Drums, which are classically beaten in show of like rhythm and support. Like taiko drums, I think, are they? Are they taiko drums? That's very cool. It's very on brand. Very on brand. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, they are taiko drums. Thank you for confirming, Zerafi. Okay, in that case, we are going to go and speak to my hero. Not least because I have a gift for her. I have a camera. I don't know if she needs another camera, but I have a camera that I got out of the Monokuma gacha. So we're gonna give her that. Right, my dear. Right, my dear, where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Does anybody else think that when they instinctively hear the words, where are you? Just hear that in the back of their heads. Next island, please. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. So, we're going to the beach. We're going to the beach! The gacha is super fun. I am a gacha addict. I am a gacha addict. Both mobile game and real. Whenever I go to Japan, I do end up spaffing silly amounts of money on capsule machines because I love cluttering my working space with all kinds of just cute shit. Especially cute Sanrio shit. Okay? You're never too old for Sanrio. I will not let anyone ever tell me that I cannot enjoy Sanrio. Right, so... Oh wait, no, if they're on the beach, I have to go towards the diner first, don't I? I remember. Gambling addict for real. Gambling for real. Do you know what's funny? I don't do... Like... Do you know what I don't do, like, normal gambling? That's right, Hello Kitty is Sanrio. That's right, that's right. But like my favorite things are, like, cinnamon roll, pom-pom pudding. The absolute best is, if you've ever heard of Sumiko Garashi, which means, like, the stuff lost in the corner. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. Anything Sumiko Garashi, and I will just spend money on it. I have no second thoughts. Sumiko Garashi. The best Sumiko is penguin, and the inflection is intentional. It's penguin with a question mark. It's actually a kappa that's lost its bowl hat. So it's penguin. What do you want? What should I do? Should I invite her to hang out? Absolutely. Let's talk more. Tell me more. Oh no, please don't, like... Please don't burst into tears, please! I don't feel very chatty right now. If you're fine with that, then sure, stay here with me. I spent the time sitting next to a silent Mihiri. It looks like Mihira and I grew a little closer. Yeah, she's having a real hard time processing these feelings, which is absolutely understandable. Right, we have to give her something. I have a camera. I want to give her the camera. Where is the camera? That's not the one. I'm sorry, what? Rose in vitro? What a weird choice of words. Sand God Stormhorn. This sounds like something that Gundam would absolutely cream himself over. The dolls. Buddhist prayer. Got some thoughts on that one. Right, where? Where is the camera? I picked up a camera. I know I did. There it is. Oh no, it's only a toy! Oh man, this is... This is why I should look at item descriptions, isn't it? Isn't it? Its photos are sometimes out of focus, but that's made it more popular? Is it kind of referring to things like the Nintendo Eye, you know, that you would attach to the Game Boy, and it had a little printer, and it was like fucking awful, but it was so damn cool at the time. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she'll be charmed. Maybe she'll be charmed by it. Oh. Wait, what? I don't know how to feel about that. I really wanted to give her the cool thing, and now I've just been told I cannot. Wah! Fun police! Wah! How rude. Okay, so I can't give her that. I have to give her something else. Shit. Well, if it's a key item, that means that it is used for something later on, and I can't get rid of it. And copy is probably for the princess. Odd type of very well. Would she be mad if I gave her the maid outfit? Would she be mad if I gave her the maid outfit? I know I love the maid outfit. I don't but somehow she strikes me as she probably might not be as into the maid outfit as I would like her to be. She's not a spy. Passionate glasses? Yeah, I think you're all absolutely correct on that one, Bleaties. As much as I desperately wanna give her the maid outfit, probably not the greatest move this U has ever made. Oh my god, I would love for her. And Tori, that's fucking genius. I would love for someone to put Nagito in the fucking maid outfit while he's tied up. There's money to be made. There's money to be made there. Phenomenal. Phenomenal thinking. Ubiquitous handbook. For documenting various events that occur throughout the day. Maybe she'd like this. Maybe she'd like this book. I mean, I haven't noticed anyone else take such an interest in daily occurrences. What do we think? Is the diary, is the schedule a terrible idea, Bleaties? What do we think? Because I don't think I have anything cuter. Oh, there is perfume. But what the fuck? Men's Manma. Oh, this is... You think she likes the perfume? Lilienthal's wings? Oh wow, left behind by an engineer. Well, we know who that's for. Volcanic knuckle. Add this to the barrel of a... Oh my god, wow. Okay. We got some cool stuff from the gacha machine. We got some cool shit from the gacha machine. Man, yeah, Princess having a maid outfit, that's something. Maybe I will give her the maid outfit and see how she reacts. I'd like to see... I would be very happy to see Sonya in a maid outfit. American Clacker. Is this a JoJo reference? This is absolutely a reference to JoJo, for sure, for sure. Because this was Joseph's item, Joseph's weapon in the beginning. So I have 2 toy cameras, but I can't use them. Takeshi Dynamo. It's a kid's toy. A Yakuza film? That seems like something Joseph would be proud. I hope so. A Yakuza film seems like something that, like, my bestie Heko Mama is gonna want. You know, it has that energy, right? High quality tool used for floral arrangements. That sounds really nice. But who would be into that? Gold coated sheath? That's also a Peko item, right? I don't know about the dolls. The frog is gone. Right, here we are. Here we are. A small rose stored inside a test tube. It's good for hellos and farewells. In the language of flowers, it means love. That's very sweet. Yeah, do you know what? Like, fuck it. Let's give this to her because I think that sounds sweet. I think that's sweet. Oh, she really liked it. She really liked it. Excellent job, Bleaties. Excellent job. Can I really have this? Oh my god, my heart melted. Thank you, ne. Thanks, Hajime. I'll make sure to take good care of it. Oh, Hajime, stay there. Right there. Okay. Say cheese! Just kidding. I wish she wasn't just kidding. I want photos. Kacha? The shutter just went click. Guess she wanted to take a picture of me. Well, I guess this is good enough. Yeah, that sure is a dumb-looking face. Dumb-looking face? It's only because you took my picture so suddenly. Nah, that's the best kind of picture. That's the best kind of picture. The sort when you're, like, not entirely aware and it's like, you know, you're completely natural, right? Just so you know, it's not like I want a picture of you or anything. Sads. I wanted my hero to want a picture of me. I swear to every god who's listening that that's true. Yeah, candid photos, that's the word. Thank you, DL, for helping me remember how to word good. This is just a record. Yeah, she does feel a bit tsundere, doesn't she? She's got that "but I don't like you" or anything energy. You don't have to go that far. What kind of record? A record is just a record. I want a record of that right now. We're all living together in this place. We're living together? Well, I have to play it down, don't I, DL? You know, I'm trying to be diplomatic here. Okay, she's very tsundere. It's pretty simple, but in this kind of situation, it's easy for us to forget that, you know? So I decided to make a record of everyone each day so we won't forget. That's very sweet. What are you gonna do with that? You don't think my hero's tsundere, Jeffrey? How do you get a read on her? That's pretty much the only thing I can do right now. I see. Yeah, that's a good idea. I seriously wouldn't have thought of something like that. She seems like a pretty solid person. I just hope that she isn't taking photos of everyone so that she can, like, cross them off on some kind of list. You know? yeah, having opinions on things doesn't make you tsundere. It's more the way she seems hesitant to express any kind of affectionate emotion, and it's not just towards like Hajime, but like even towards Hiyoko as well. That's kind of why I would say that she's a bit tsundere. But it's totally cool. If you don't get that, you don't get that. But taking pictures of guys isn't fun, so I guess it'll be fine if I only do that once every 3 days. I mean, you are already contradicting what you just said. Well, aren't you commendable? It's so awesome that your priorities are in check. What does that mean? More importantly, we've got this blue sea and white beach, but that weird stuffed animal just ruins it. No matter how beautiful the scenery is, if the subject's face doesn't stand out... I know. If you ever see Monokuma again, catch him. I can take pictures of Monomi just fine, but he sees what I'm trying to do every time. One day I'll definitely catch him with my viewfinder, and I'll be world famous for landing such a huge scoop. I really appreciate the, you know, the fact that she's seeing this as a career opportunity. Isn't that so funny? She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get a photo of that goddamn bear and it's gonna make me millions. I love the hustle. I have to respect the hustle. Well then, I'm busy, so I guess I'll see you later. Controlling so much of the conversation, Mahiro suddenly changes the subject and walks away. Is she angry or something? Did I say something weird? This is bad. I have no idea what's going on. Yay! Yay! Hope fragment acquired. That's it, we've got another hope fragment. Absolutely respecting that grind, DL. Absolutely respecting the grind. Time for me to return to my room. Change your mind on the first day in line. But it's still light outside and there's plenty of time left, so maybe I should spend time with someone else. What do we think? What do we think? Who's around? Who's around? I kinda wanna talk to Hiyoko. I kinda wanna talk to Hiyoko. What do we think? Is Hiyoko a good choice? A good option? Because I feel like we don't know much about her. Mikan. I'm afraid... I think, did I speak to Mikan before? See, now I'm having to check my report cards again. You're making me think. Yeah, everyone is a good option. Everyone is a good option for sure. Oh, I've spoken to Mikan just like generally in passing, but I haven't actually spent free time with her. But I feel like I need to know more about Hiyoko. Something inside me is screaming at me to speak to her. So let's find her. Let's find her on the map. Where is she hanging out? Where are you hanging out? Okay. Is she still on the beach? No, I don't want to go to the poolside. I'd like to escape. I'd like to escape, please. Ah. She's at the market! Okay. Right, we're going to the market. Let's see. Market time. Oh, it is tempting to do some more gacha, isn't it? Isn't it? You can feel the pull. You can feel the pull. Yeah, I think that's a good shout, Jeffrey. I think that's a good shout. I think Mikan will definitely be next in line, because I do want to speak to her more. She is absolutely precious and needs to be protected. Okay. Can I... Let me just do a quick... Is there something in here that she might want? I have a feeling that she might have... I have a feeling that she might have an interest in the Bojobo dolls. Because, you know, she's all dressed all traditional stuff. I still don't have a summer festival tree, do I? I do have that, though. Okay, we're gonna buy this. I feel that might be useful. If I were a literal child... If I were a literal child, maybe the jewelry? Sure. Let's buy some jewelry. The gacha always feels like a pull. Always, like there's always that feeling of, but maybe this time. It's very addicting. It's very addicting. Hmm? Why are you talking to me? I would have been totally happy if you were Mihiru instead. See, she just loves her big sister. She just loves her big sister. You know, it's that meme of the two guys like mining for diamonds, right? You know, it's that same mentality. There's the guy who gets really close to the diamonds and then he's turned back, and the other guy who's like hammering his way towards them. It's like 80, what's the nonsense that they say? 80% of the time quitters give up, like, as their next turn is going to be the winner or some nonsense. But yeah, I love the big sister little sister relationship that's like developed between Hiyoko and Mihiru. It's very sweet, and it's nice to see that sweeter side of Hiyoko. Man, people who can't read between the lines are the worst. Their lives are completely worthless. She's definitely very blunt, but even though I can't read between the lines, I still tried to calm her as best I could. Yeah, Mihiru is absolutely the big sister. I love her. The philosophy of a gacha addict. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I may be an addict, but I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale yet. I'm not a whale yet, Bleaties. I'm not that far gone. Watch this space, though. If any of you play, the Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis game, or Final Fantasy War of the Visions, you'll find me. You'll find me in there. Yeah, that's the one, Jeffrey. 99% of gamblers, like, give up right before they hit the big one. Absolute gambler's fallacy bullshit. But it does give me a good chuckle. Gives me a good chuckle. It looks like Hyoko and I grew a little closer. Or did we? Would I like to give her a present? Yes, because she's a child, mentally, and I think that's what she digs, right? Whatever, I almost like, whatever I give her, she's not gonna be massively, like, delighted. A manga about a boy named Taru who fights using RC cars. Children across Japan cried when he said adults never understand a goal is a goal even if it's a reverse run? That's definitely a reference to something, but oh my god, I don't know when. Oh yeah, when Hyoko looks straightforward and then it's like super woo, it's so precious and cute. It's like, she really has that little sister looking up at you with adoration face. But I know that if I give her something she doesn't like, she's gonna look at me with the why do you even fucking breathe face, you know? That's not gonna feel good. I feel like the Praddles are a possibility. Because they're dolls, but they are also religious artifacts. Is that not the one? Nah, she won't be into that. This, on the other hand... Oh, this one, I hope. No, did she not like it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank you for coming, No Money. I hope you have a good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming for much longer. Just a heads up. I'm gonna be finishing this segment and then we're out. The best gift for Yoko is a bar of soap. Oh my god. That's so mean. Oh no, I did it bad. I did it bad, guys. I'm so sorry. I've upset Hiyoko because I thought she'd like this toy. My mistake.
あのね
Wow, that was like the emotional whiplash that I just experienced. Very real. I'm not going to get mad every time you say something to me. Oh, I see. Then I'm gonna say it.
ほんと
I've been thinking this ever since I first met
あ
you.
んたさ
You have a shady looking face, and you look like the kind of person who's too lazy to try hard. And the thing is, she says that, but I sincerely think, she's not saying that to be a bitch, she's just being upfront. Yeah, like the mood switched up real fast, didn't it? Didn't it? Not only that, I think you're hopeless for coming after me like some pedo pervert. That's a weird thing to think, and also disturbing that that's what she thinks. It's not a normal thing for someone to assume that if a guy is going to interact with you, it's because you're a pedophile or a pervert. I do worry about her grown-up environment. I did wonder about the cherry blossoms. But it looked like it was something to do with embroidery, and I didn't know if that was going to be something she'd be into, so... You're probably right. You're probably right, DL. That probably should have been my angle. I'm gonna have to try that next time I have an opportunity to give her a gift. You think I have a shady-looking face, and I guess I can let that slide, but you better take back that last part. When did I ever come after you? What? You said you wouldn't get mad. I mean, we did say we wouldn't get mad. I mean, she's just trying to tell you what she thinks of you and doesn't realize that she's missing that all-important social filter. There's no degree of separation here. Crap, there's no way I can leave her alone when she's acting like this. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Please don't cry anymore. Then, if you're really sorry, can you buy me the thing I like? What the heck? Fine. What do I have to buy you? It's shaped like a star and it's small and cute and sweet. She's definitely talking about candy. So you want candy, right? I wonder if I saw any star-shaped ones. No? I mean, it sounded like candy. Oh, okay. It's smaller and cuter than normal candy. Whew. Sorry. I should have called it, like, mini candy. What the hell? She's probably talking about confetto. Do you mean this? Kyoko nods silently. Well, at least she stopped crying. Then, do you want me to go and buy it right now?
まったくもう
Just so you know, you won't find that in the supermarket. Really?
はいはい
You're such a pushover. You totally promised, without realizing it was impossible. You even got tricked by my fake crying. I mean, I don't think that, you know, being tricked by your fake crying because he's genuinely concerned for your well-being is something to laugh at. It just means that he's a compassionate individual. Bit rude. But again, I literally don't think she even really understands herself. Yeah, absolutely, Amtori. the devs absolutely smashed it out of the park with this character design. You're so hopeless. I guess I'll go easy on you and make you bring me something else. See? Go steal Sonia's candies from me. Are you trying to make me a criminal? Bitch, bitch, bitch. Bring me Gundam's earring then. And you better steal it. I don't want you to borrow it. You don't really want me to do that, do you? You're just trying to make me suffer. Just let me bring you a different snack. I'll get you something you like. They don't have anything cute here. I gotta have something cute like flower candies made with refined Japanese sugar. You spoiled brat. But I mean, she's allowed to be a spoiled brat. That's clearly the world that she's come from. There's no way you can get those kinds of things here. But, just as I thought, you really do like traditional Japanese candy, huh? Well, it's so elaborately made, it's practically art. They're so small and sparkly and cute. I love them so much. Foreign sweets are made with too much sugar. They're so perfect for uncultured idiots. Uncultured idiots, folks! Uncultured idiots. Isn't that like... Hold on! That's me! That's me! I'm uncultured idiot! Oh no! I like all the candy! Oh no! Oh no! Send help! I'm an uncultured idiot. I'm gonna go cry now. Duh. Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, yo. She probably does have some kind of body dysmorphia because she clearly physically is very young looking for her age, considering that she's supposedly the same age as everyone else, and she really does seem a lot younger in every possible way. She's definitely been very, very sheltered. Emphasis on the very. If she hadn't said that last part, I would have been impressed. Well, this is Hyoko. Guess I have to accept it. But I do feel like I understand her a little more now. Obtain a hope fragment! That's it. We've got more hope. And that's what we came here for today. Hyoko asked me to do impossible things for her all day. By the time I returned to the cottage, I was wiped out. And understandably. But I think it's good to get to know her because she's so sheltered. I think more exposure to people who are slightly more well-adjusted. Not saying that Hajime is like the ultimate ordinary person. But compared to the others, he seems fairly ordinary, right? Absolutely, Jeffrey. Like, mind-wise, she's still quite immature. She seems like she's about 10 or 11 years old. It's definitely good for her to be interacting with people who are actually her age. Oh, it's good night time. Oh, okay, Monokuma. Okay. Oh, it's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. That means it's bedtime. Time to return and let the sound of the sea rock us to sleep. Good night. I love his voice. It's random English. On any other night, I'd probably just go to sleep. But I can't stop thinking about that game. It's not like I believe what Nagito said. It's just not a good idea to leave it alone. Twilight Syndrome murder case. I should give it a try. Just a little. Just to see how it is. And do you know what I'm not going to do right now, Wheaties? You know what I'm not going to do right now? I'm not going to do that right now. No, I'm leaving us on a cliffhanger. That's right. I'm leaving us on a cliffhanger. It's time for me to go. Time for me to go. So thank you. Thank you to everybody who spent time with me today. I'm just an EP sheepy. Amarantia patronella sheepy, sheep genius, possessed of 2 whole brain cells that sometimes rub together and make ideas happen. It's been super lovely being with you today. I should have actually... Technically, I was only supposed to be streaming until 3, but I got carried away. That's just how much fun I was having. That's just how much fun I was having. I hope that you will come and join me for more of this tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time for a couple of hours. We're going to pick up where we left off. If you don't have the time to come and see me, because time zones do exist and they are kind of a bitch, the VODs are always up on Twitch and are also over on YouTube. So thank you so much for spending your time with me, EP Sheepy. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And bye-bye!